No go med. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to save my color set, and instead it just overrode it. So with the default black that fills every slot.
Very fun. Cool and good.
That's my line.
I think my microphone's working now correctly. Because what I actually ended up doing was I switched the batteries, or no, I didn't. I put a new battery in it, but I also activated the 48-volt power inside the Steinberg, because for some reason I think the battery is supposed to just be for power and for VBR. So if you don't have the battery, you need to get phantom power. But it'll still work. Or, well, no. Because it wouldn't necessarily work. But you need either phantom battery or power. And I think the battery was just dead, but it was not completely dead.
Huh.
It's weird. So I don't know. But anyways, I got plenty of things to talk about.
Good. What you want to talk about? Oh yeah?
So yeah, we played Endless Dungeon closed beta last week with Joe.
Yeah.
That is because the closed beta was happening. I think it actually runs out today.
Yeah.
And also Joe had that week off, and I had planned to play a bunch of Baldur's Gate with him, which I played a good amount. Not as much as I wanted to, but, you know, Joe's brain has more quandaries than mine. Which is unfortunate, because he's smarter than me in a lot of different ways. So, you know, mine, I actually have, like, little pebbles up in my skull, so, like, I should have more problems, but I have the least amount of problems. Like, I have so few problems in my head that I forget problems I do have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a blessing, huh?
Yes. That's why anytime something's bothering me, I just go to sleep. And it's gone. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wow.
If it's something that's really, like, particular, it might stick around for another day or two, but it kind of wears off. Like, I realize it's not that important. So,
all right.
it's like, you know, when you remember that one thing that you did back in the past that makes you go, ah. It's like that stuff hits me, but not much.
Well, good.
I'm just like, what if I think about a dog? I'm good. But, yeah. So I ended up playing a good amount of Baldur's Gate 3 with Joe. Very fucking fun. Way more fun than just playing single player. I was surprised. The game is still excellent single player.
Oh yeah, I get my choice between these two missions.
Oh yeah, and they have routes. They have decision.
No, when you have these decision markers, it means you get to do one or the other of these two missions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you pick this one goes away. And if you pick this one goes away.
I see.
Wait, did I already kill the ice worm?
Nope. You did not. That's why everything involved with this stream involves the word worm.
Oh.
Because I figured it was coming up. But I honestly have no idea.
It's true, it is coming up. This mission's easy as shit, so we're gonna do it.
Ow, my head. Phones. Damn, you skipped the briefing.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'll play it then.
It's fine. I don't care. I care like 10% because I'm going to skip them all when I play. And I'll just have you guys tell me the story afterwards. Though, as far as I can tell, all of the dedicated fans and enjoyers of this game say that the story is really good.
It is really good.
I do think games like this, it's kind of difficult for me to get into the story, but I appreciate the good voice acting.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, up to this point... I haven't seen too much... Not too much has happened that's gotten me interested. I like Air. I always like...
Who doesn't?
I like Brain Girlfriend. You know? She's interesting and weird, and I think I correctly guessed what she was. It's like Walter's got his weird plans, but I really don't fucking care. It's like, who's Carla? I don't care. So what did was it Sula was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sula showed up and he started being like, where's the other people who had numbers like yours and who also worked for Walter? Did I kill them? I don't care. Die. It doesn't matter to me.
I don't really want to do lighter head. I wish I had more money. I'm gonna have to go back and get some money.
Yeah.
But this mission is pretty simple.
Okay.
Long time no see,
Ah.
tourist. I've got a
The
job
rad
for you.
job.
Yeah.
The PCA's show of force has finally started to affect my own business.
How is that my business?
Those
pay
spineless
you.
coyotes jumped
Oh.
on the chance to become their lackeys. Now they're feeling ambitious and sniffing around RAD territory again.
Oh, do you have to go back to that big complex?
Nope.
Oh.
And
Oh, yeah,
same
that's
as
across
goes
the
for
ocean.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
And I've got something that'll blow them away.
We're gonna scud them.
Coyotes can be ungrateful, though.
I've been
They're bound to
scudding
come
before.
running to stop the launch.
Really? That's like a war crime.
That's where you
We
come
used
in.
to do it all the time as kids.
Intercept
Oh.
them and defend the missiles.
Scud this, scud that, scud about up and down town.
We'll make sure the Coyotes and the PCA get a chance to see RAD's famous fireworks.
Okay.
I like how our emblem is her eating pink moist flesh.
Yeah.
It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over.
Okay. You like my new paint job, babe?
Dosed up on coral to make an appearance.
I designed it after stuff in a video game that doesn't exist in this universe.
Oh, I think I told you about this before. Zuli made a very funny remark about how
We started without you, tourist. Get to your position.
We did arrive as
so Armored Core exists in a universe where Earth does or did exist.
Yes.
Sekiro exists in a universe where it's just old Japanese mythology.
Yeah.
Commencing missile launch sequence.
So,
Oh yeah, you haven't
basically Armored Core 6 is just
Daddy's our
the
systems
sequel to
admin.
Sekiro, and that's why the posture
Doesn't
bar
talk
exists.
much, but he knows his stuff. Anyway, no time for pleasantries.
Oh.
We've got coyotes to deal with.
Oh, I'm sure we
Never
do.
thought they'd end up palling around with the PCA. Smart, but not for long. Here comes the second wave.
Look, either it's smart or it's not.
They're coming from the front left side. Intercept right there.
I remember I sent you that one calculator, which you'd probably already seen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I haven't already seen it, but I have seen it because you told me to see it.
oh. Yeah, Zuli quote tweeted it by saying that the game is kind of built around...
Oh, you dropped off men? How? I thought I killed you.
It's kind of built around continuing to play and eventually S-ranking every mission.
Pity the poor
Yeah.
fools.
And yeah, it's it is just based on ammo, repair, and time. That's it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're coming from the bridge.
Look at all those coyotes. Don't let them slip past you.
Ain't no one slip past me unless I slip inside them, and then 2 of them slip past me because they're in 2 pieces now.
Feeling
Okay.
antsy, tourist?
So this mission, you just have to defend the 3 things.
We want our guests
Yep.
to enjoy
Okay.
this.
Yeah, it's just 5 minutes of just, as soon as you see something, just rush out and kill it. Don't.
Don't fuck about.
Yeah.
Don't wait back there until they get to you, because then others will arrive.
Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different.
Toy box Max.
So you've already beaten the game twice now?
Come out first.
Yes. I took both of the endings that are available before getting to New Game Plus Plus.
Oh, okay.
So now we get to see the 3rd and final ending of the game.
Okay. Is it based on any decisions you make, or is it kind of like the other poor answer where you just... When you play through it the second time, you get the second ending. When you play through it the third time, you get the third
Almost
ending.
ready. Don't fill us down,
So when you play through additional times, there will be new missions that you can choose that were not previously available.
Okay.
And there will also be decisions that you can make in the middle of missions that you couldn't make before.
So you have to kind of pay attention and remember, oh, the left one got fucked up.
Yeah, the Droideka thing almost always gets to one of them first.
Gotcha. Okay. And for your first playthrough, you're definitely locked into the ending that you get, or can you get one?
There's 2 endings you can pick from.
Okay.
And the second playthrough, you're also just picking from one of the 2.
Okay.
But the 3rd ending, there's another option, so...
Gotcha. Well, you can't defend it. Well, actually, you can take out that thing pretty easily. Jesus Christ.
A warship. Looks like the Megadog's arrived.
Nope.
Laser sweep. Don't let it burn you.
Batter up.
Okay.
It's not gonna burn anybody now.
That's the stuff. Thanks for the
Did it
free
drop
show,
boys?
tourist.
No, these guys came in at the same time.
I thought it dropped children over
You're the best, Chatty. You too, tourist.
there. You're also
Here
the
come
best.
fireworks.
It's like, that's not how it works, Carla. That's impossible. You can't have 2 bests.
Tourist, there is the predicted impact point.
So we get to watch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Looks like I was a little off. Well, close enough is good enough for me.
Raven,
All right.
they really are like fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
Chiru says, watching you at gas station. I'm
Refueling my motorcycle.
cool. I want to get a motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
Yes. Motorcycle.
Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for helping with the fireworks show.
Introduced himself.
Yeah.
The chief loved working with you, so don't be a stranger.
I am a real person.
That's all I had to say. Later.
You can trust me, a human being.
I like Chatty Stick.
I am chatty, as you can tell. I like to use my words. Are there any arena fights to do? Or
I don't believe so, no.
ah,
Yeah, I have completed them all right now. What do I have that's unbought that should be bought? Not much, honestly.
but yeah, when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Joe, I was letting him take the lead on all the social encounters.
All right.
because I made a dumb barbarian who has no mental stats. They're as low as possible. Dumped everything in strength, dex, and con. And I also wanted Joe to, be the decision maker. It was great. He was a halfling rogue, so if he couldn't jump somewhere, I could just throw him.
Oh.
It hurt, but it was funny. And then eventually he kept wanting me to do it. And I was like, Joe, I could just stack boxes. That's a waste of hit points. He's like, throw me in, coach. Okay,
You heard the man.
yeah. But yeah, we had a few encounters that I did not have in my original playthrough, which is to be expected. For one, we found a cave I never found in the first area. That was fun. We were trying to befriend an owl bear. It wasn't really an option. I think we're going to try and go back with the druid, just to see if it works, if we ever get back around to playing that. But there was another instance where Joe was like, I want to talk to the 3 big bosses of this, congregation of monsters. Because I only talked to one in my playthrough, and I was like, oh, I don't like where this conversation is going. I'm just going to fight him. Joe did not. Joe made him lie. Or no, Joe, hypnotized him in his brain and made him ask the wrong questions and just, tricked him when he was asking questions to a corpse. It was actually pretty great. And then we talked to Drow Lady, and she is, seeing as she's an evil romantic interest, and since you can't be evil for the whole game,
Yeah.
you have to get you have to at least kind of get the ending that defeats the big bad guy. She's kind of a limited romantic interest, but I thought, oh, maybe she's attractive, and but she's got the voice of a stern mother. So I don't know about this.
That's not what I signed up for.
And she is just 100% soldier, have you found the location of the innocent people we want to murder? No, I could lie. They're over here. And she's like, we know that area. That's not right. There's nothing we can do with this.
We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friends,
I did detect
we could find some
a
clues.
really stupid flaw in the story of this game.
A city floating on the
Okay.
ocean built
But,
by the Rubicon Research Institute. Ever since the fires,
Yeah.
place
It's
opened
it has to do with them. Everyone's looking for the coral convergence, right?
hiding
Right.
secrets about the coral, kept
Guess where it ends up being?
ECM fog.
Underneath a giant tower that goes all the way up outside of Rubicon's atmosphere and was designed specifically for siphoning the coral off of the planet and into space.
I want you to disable the ECM fog generators.
They missed that?
Yeah, everyone missed the giant fucking space tower
Preoccupied
that was specifically designed to siphon coral off of the planet and put it in space for easy gathering.
Did they not know that that's what it was for?
I'm going to spoil more of the story for you, Chris. Walter is the nephew of one of the researchers that worked here back at the very beginning of them discovering coral. And he worked with his uncle.
Okay.
He worked in the city where the tower was built and saw it every day of his childhood.
They just didn't tell him what it was for.
He knew what it was for!
So we're just fucking around?
Everyone forgot. Just don't think about it.
Okay.
That's the only answer I've been able to find anywhere, is
That's
just don't
fine.
think about it.
That's look. Every a great story is not a perfect story.
That's true.
There's no such thing as a perfect story. A great story is gonna have
fog is going to interfere with
issues.
Yeah.
follow the beacons
Because,
of
it's like, obviously, how did you guys get here? Space. Did you look at the planet? A little bit. It doesn't rotate. It's like- Ooh, foggy.
Yeah, so there's no radar in this mission,
Ah.
but you can use your scanner.
Keep an eye on your surroundings. This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track it.
Yeah, we,
Can use
in Monster Hideout, we talked to the third NPC, and Joe was like, it seems like a nice old lady. She says she can fix the worm in my brain, so we're gonna go talk somewhere private. You know, that'll be interesting. And then she's just like, drink this purple water. And then he immediately notices and points out, that's a sleeping potion. Are you, like, trying to trick me? And she's like, no one's tricking you. Just drink it. And I was like, well, we could always save before you do it. And he's like, I want to commit to it. So he drinks the sleeping potion and he ends up manacled in a cage.
Good.
Of course, he is a rogue. So he gets out of it right away. And then I know where he is, so I sneak, I go back to the room he's in, and we just two-shot the lady from the dark. So we were able to take out all two of the leaders in kind of secluded areas. Also, I guess it kind of ruined the encounter that we killed her bodyguard the night before in that room, and she just didn't react to it when she took him back there.
Is a little weird.
It's unfortunate, but it's you know, when you have so many different decisions and results in a game like that,
Let's keep looking, Raven.
it's not all gonna be perfect. It would have been great if she put him to sleep,
Ah, there it is.
and then
Oh,
what the fuck?
I can't find any data on these. I'm sorry, Raven. You'll have to rely on your experience.
Whoa, what is that?
mini Balteus drone.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate them. They're very maneuverable and they have laser swords.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at them. They look like they're kind of hard to oh no, wait, you're targeting things off. That's why.
Yeah, they're not unbearable, but I still don't like them. Also, one of the best generators in the game,
Ah.
the aorta.
Good.
So there's different upgrades you can buy with OS chips for your mech, like the assault armor that does the big explosion, and then the bubble shield and that kind of thing.
Yep.
There's a secret mechanic where if you use a coral generator, as in a generator that runs on coral,
Yep.
it will boost the effectiveness of whatever OS chip upgrade your mech has by 25%.
Are you talking about whatever expansion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you got a shield, 25% more shield. You got an explosion maker, 25% more explosion.
Reason?
Coral.
Okay. Is it going to be included somewhere, or is that meant to kind of be a...
They don't tell you about it. The only indication you get is that when you use the ability, after you install a coral generator, the ability is red instead of blue.
It's red.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like
yeah.
the explosion, instead
Yeah.
of blue lightning, it's red lightning.
But if that's the only indication that it is 25% better, who came up with 25%?
They had somebody in PvP stand next to it when it went off and measured how much more damage it dealt.
Ah, okay. So there's another indication.
Yeah, experimentation, but it doesn't, like... You wouldn't know to specifically design your mech to do that. Also, this guy's really annoying me.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I figured somebody had to run the numbers on it, and when it comes to these games, we got some real artists out there.
Yeah. That's definitely the word.
Yeah, anyways, Baldur's Gate 3, great fucking game. Play it with your friends if you can.
Sir, can you please not? Yes, die.
I finished up my Jack Reacher books. I'm all caught up.
All right. What will you do now?
I'm going back to my Age of Myth books by Michael J. Sullivan.
Oh, there it is.
Because he, I think I explained it before, he made the Rariah Chronicles and whatnot.
Is that the survey drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to
The
extract
Tower
its data.
Chronicle,
Let's take a look.
all that shit. But then he decided, he's like, you guys want to know the absolute bedrock of my universe? Okay. And then he wrote 9 books.
Wait. Hostile readings.
Then I shouldn't wait. Ha! Prepare to be normalized. Frogman.
Yeah, kind of weird that they're showing up here too, huh?
Yeah. You've determined what those guys are by now?
Yep.
Okay.
I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out.
Because I remember, I think you were up to like chapter 5 or 6, and you were like, I don't know, fuck they are.
You
You know.
it's been a long time since we've been on a mission together.
Been a long time since we rock and rolled.
Control device isn't that anymore. Take your time.
Aw, I see what she's doing.
Yeah, she's telling me look around and see if you can find some combat logs.
Yeah, she wants to hang out with you.
Yeah.
And he's talking about symbiosis in his writing for some reason. It's weird. It's probably not relevant. So yeah, he has 6 books out that cover basically the beginnings of a civilization in his fantasy world. And then you get to the next book, and it jumps ahead 800 years. And there's only like 3 characters, 5 or 6 technically, that are still alive from the first 6 books, or at least that series.
That's some strong glass.
Hell yeah. They build them good in Rubicon. Then you get to the second book in the small trilogy, and then 1,000 years pass. Not as many people around, but obviously the fucking godlike characters who walk the earth are still around, or rather walk Elan. And now I'm on the 3rd book of that, which jumps ahead 300 years.
That's the last of the control devices.
And it's so far, it's so, man, it is wonderful being back in that universe. I love jumping back into his world. It's such a cool world with good ideas, neat characters.
Oh, scanner picked up something. What did you smell?
I've found that the scanner only likes it when I'm looking at something. Like those invisibills on that early mission. It's like, it can pick them up directly behind me, but it won't do anything if I'm not looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going through Ezra Hadan. And it's... Let me see.
We'll have Walter back after this.
It was a nice date, though.
6-2. Do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming.
Oh no,
Pull out.
not the
before they make
Political
us
Correctness
complicated.
Association.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Oh, it's the fucking helicopter!
Yeah.
I hate that guy so much. Well, these guys are now here with the PCA.
You'll have to fight your way out now.
Yeah.
Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
Oh yeah, we recorded something interesting the other day.
Well,
You were there.
yes, but I forget.
What is that?
Oh, it's a friend.
What?
Yeah.
There. Silence defenses now
Air hacked some droney boys.
Oh. Maybe that's what your scans are picking up.
Maybe.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, they will help you by distracting the boss for a little bit so you can go kill the snipers.
Good. This boss needs fucking distracting.
Bye.
Yeah, we played a FromSoft game. We recorded it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you already wiped it from your memory.
It blurred together.
Yeah, we played Frame Gride.
Well, give me a little credit. That's not exactly the easiest name to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very interesting... I saw somebody talk about it on Twitter a little bit. And I was like, I've never heard of this. Armored Core 6 is popping off right now. We gotta play it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I got an emulator working with RetroArch, which, yeah, now that I know about RetroArch, holy shit, emulating stuff is really easy. Yeah, it's ye old Armored Core, but fantasy Armored Core. That game's a lot more grindy than some other games out there.
Yeah. And
it
it has no reason to be other than they just thought, well, we'll give people something to do for a while.
Yeah. It has that arcade machine spunk.
You didn't have to call it that.
That's what it is. I can call it spunkiness.
There we go.
Spunkitude.
Looks like you did it.
I want one of those helicopters.
Spunction.
Now, my friend can get back to surveying.
Yeah, Walter, your friend.
He's talking about himself. He's talking about himself. He's talking about his penis. He's talking about his cock. His little red throbbing cock.
Yay, I got the aorta.
That's one of these.
Yeah.
It's one of these. I'm pointing at my chest.
No new message.
What?
Yeah.
Raven, the city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time.
Yeah.
And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey.
Yeah.
There must be more to Xylon.
Yeah.
And to Walter's friend.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm still pissed off.
Why?
It said notification.
Yeah.
And then it said no messages.
Yeah, it's because Air had something to say
I
to me.
know that's why, but I'd hate that. If there were no messages, don't tell me I have a notification. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I hate that.
All right.
My computer isn't like, hey, nobody's talking to you.
My computer does that. It makes fun of me.
Like, Discord doesn't start blinking orange because nobody said anything. Your phone doesn't ring just to be like, just making sure you're, anyways, nothing.
Bye.
It's like if your brain girlfriend wants to talk to you, she can just... Boop. Your screen can fill with red veins and you could just be like, I'm horny. And then she starts talking.
I want to fight the cataphract.
I don't know what that is, but I will.
He's pretty intense looking.
This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
No, I'm good.
You've seen all of these so many times. Or at least once.
Yeah.
PCA has deployed the Cataphract, a special forces weapon specialized for ground combat. If we allow the corporations to seize this kind of technology, things will take a dire turn.
Cheever says, alright, I'm
You
home.
to deny them the opportunity.
Yeah.
Destroy the weapon.
There's just an MT in there like, I'm ready to fuck.
Oh, is this the guy who, like, grinds in?
energy
Yeah.
armor.
Oh.
It incorporates a bipedal MT as its core, making it a highly versatile
He's like in one of those baby chair things
MT core
that
is also
stands them
its
upright and they
ability
can bounce and
focus
kick
the
their
fire
feet
very
around to
well, but it
walk.
can be
He's just big wheel.
Yeah.
When
Big
it's
track.
Yeah. $2 for 2 liters of fuel. Is that good?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what a liter is.
Yeah.
3 liters makes a gallon, is that right?
I don't know. It could be anything.
Those damn Imperials making a system.
You think I'm going to use math or count or nothing?
I know 3 equals 3, so if I count to 3 at when was I making that joke about counting to 6 multiple times? When did that happen? I kept making a joke about a guy who counts boxes, but he just counts to 6, and then he counts to 6 again.
I don't remember.
What the fuck? When was I making that joke? Oh my god.
We
Yeah.
need bigger hand weapons.
Goddamn imps. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading Ezra Haddon, and after this I can finally get into the Rariah books, and I'm very excited for that. I really like the author and his wife will jump in at the beginning and at the end of the books on the audiobook versions just to talk about shit.
Oh.
It's really nice. I absolutely, it's one of my favorite fucking series out there. So I am, yeah, after Ezra Haddon, I'm going into the books that he published first in this series. So it'll be a journey, and I'm gonna get lots of ideas for D&D that I'm not gonna do. Oh, and the second book that Lee Child, the second Jack Reacher book that Lee Child wrote with his brother Andrew Child, much better. People reviewed it and said it was convoluted. I disagree. It followed like 4 groups of people. It's like you got Jack, the fucking caveman genius who solves crime and beats solving. You got guy whose son died. You got weird cabal of black market criminal underworld stuff that runs a prison, and who was the 4th one? I can't remember, but it bounces between them, and it was good. It was really good. So I was impressed. Did not like the first book that Lee Child wrote with his brother Andrew. That was not very good.
I think I'm going to try and pile this man's bunkers.
Asuka Langley looking ass mech, cool though. I don't know who Asuka Langley is. If it's a Gundam thing, then I have to give my Gundam card back. If it's a new Gundam thing, I'm keeping my card. I'm a Universal Century man.
Confronting a triumphant victor.
Do these missions have 2 different bosses depending on which one you do, or?
Well, they're just fundamentally different missions, but one helps the Red Guns and one helps Arquebus.
Yeah.
And it determines who...
Arquebus.
Yeah. Or one hurts Arquebus, the other one benefits the Red Guns without really affecting Arquebus.
But this has to do with the Liberation Front.
Yeah, but it ends up that the significant thing about it is which of the major corporations is going to have less PCA to deal with in their future.
Oh, okay. Chiro clarifies and says, Eva. Yeah, I've never watched Evangelion. I don't think I need to. I love a lot of the... Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, his weaponry is nuts.
It's very cool, though. Holy shit.
Yeah. The cataphract is just completely impractical from, like, every perspective, but I love it. Like, it has chain guns that are built into the, like, the front sponson of each of the tracks.
Yeah.
that visibly have no means of aiming whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that's literally just there to like create tracers and scare the enemy.
I mean, but is it like PS2 machine gun where they're aiming in this direction, but since you're off to the left, they don't move, the bullet just moves in your direction? Ooh, nice. It's something different. Yeah. Just started it a week ago. Finished last night. Yeah, no, like, there's a lot of cool things in Evangelion. Like, I love the idea behind the Evas. I remember somebody talked about how, you know, like, somebody needs to bring back fantasy mechs, because fantasy mechs are, back in the day, they used to be, like, biomechanical. And I believe the Evas qualify for that. Nice. But it had some cool stuff. Me on my robot fighting a biblically accurate angels, yeah.
One repair kit remaining.
Code 44 received. Sending data. That HP does not match the profile for priority target rating.
Oh.
Verification failed.
PCA knows I'm an imposter.
Uh-oh. That means you have, yeah. I'm gonna kill him anyways. Oh.
Time for your piles to be bunkered.
God damn.
Yeah, look at those chain guns. He has no way to aim those. I love the laser shotgun thing, though.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Forget about this Raven character.
Yeah.
Borrowed licenses are always true.
Oh.
What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, yeah, and the little chain guns, too, also have no discernible way to be aimed.
Yep. Among Us, see, that's right. That's right, Chiru. All right, so does that advance us a chapter?
You again.
I'm not sure.
I'm a busy man. Far too
Oh,
busy
fucking
for the likes of
snail.
you.
Yeah.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vespers deputy.
Snail's like one of the few people that you could genuinely just feel so good about killing.
Plan to raid the PCA.
He's such an ass.
On the board.
Of course. You're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4's has
Oh,
got pedigrees
do
any
you
other-
remember me fighting Honest Brute?
No.
Oh, maybe I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar. It doesn't sound like anything I've done. So.
Oh. I might try and change the voice acting so that it's Japanese,
Oh, you could do that anyways.
because
Raven,
people have said that
taking the cataphract mission.
the voice actor and just
Pleased.
Honest Brute's general
Asset.
like character
With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations.
really similar to Bondrewd.
We need to stand
Oh,
alone to
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's how.
Took me a moment because you said Bondrewd.
Yeah, because that's his name.
I call him Bonedrude.
Oh, well, there's no E after the N.
As Bonedrude.
It's Bondrewd.
Bonedrude. He's got bones.
He's a druid of the bones.
That's right. Oh, no, we're still in chapter 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're coming up on the worm.
SSS Gridman, good shit. I enjoyed the first Gridman. Bonedrude from what? Made in Abyss.
Yes.
Good anime. Watch that one after Evangelion because it'll clean your palate. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know Made in Abyss.
Yeah, I think we're keeping the old songbirds.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, he's great. I love Bone Druid.
Druid of the Bone.
That's right. That's this. Oh yeah, yeah. That's all main topics I had. Getting back into the world of Elan. Now I can just go to all of the interesting things that have happened, like this.
Hey there, buddy.
Oh?
From Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan.
Oh, it's Rusty.
The War Thunder community has gone too far.
I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct
We want our symbol to
authority.
be a little bit of water,
Consider
but
the
it's
map
yellow.
research.
Yeah.
We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 planetary closure administration bases.
Imagine having the worst company name ever.
Is the Hall of Communications
Planetary
Base,
Closure
where we have
Association.
enemy squads.
It's like, oh, geez, I wonder what you're fucking here to do.
They're literally a branch of the government that specializes in blockading planets for diplomatic reasons.
Hate.
Yeah.
Hate the concept. Bottom line. That is the most fed you can get.
Yeah, exactly.
PC elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport.
Bone Druid, best dad ever, for real. There's definitely not a gun pointed at my head. Yeah.
Disruption of PCA comms won't last
I mean, he
long.
was a good dad until he needed a new cassette for his tape player.
Until he needed a new boxed child. A new can of kid.
A new mixtape for the trip out of the abyss.
Out of the next 10 feet
Yeah.
of weird layer. But yeah, after he quote tweeted that, he did this. The guy, meanwhile, at the Air Force.
Yeah.
You what? I love that guy.
If this mission succeeds,
Oh, yeah.
the corporations will deem
So
the
you've been
PCA
keeping up with the Unity stuff?
Yeah.
V2's not
Apparently this is...
Just focus on your own work.
You can't possibly accurately track installs. You're right. You should track it instead.
That's not what we meant. Yeah, it's great.
Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all the berthed
Oh, did you see the fucking dumb Final Fantasy remake stuff trailers at all?
No.
Oh boy, there have been some memes and jokes. It's been great.
Find your Harlow, buddy. Patch me in. I'll gauge the
Daddy Bone
situation
Druid
on
young
yours before
children.
I jump in.
The rest of your message is cut off after children. The children have been cut off.
That's the joke. Oh my god, you made the wrong choice.
I take it I keep wanting to call them... Oh, they're the songbirds.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call them the night songs because of Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Speaking of, man, I found a fucking giant temple. It's been amazing. It's like, I went down... Where did I go? I went into like a shadow-cursed dark forest. And then a devil was like, if you go in there, you better kill what's in there. Because I don't want it to come out here. I hate that guy. And I was like, I was going to do it anyways. I'm not doing it for you. And so I go in there, and the first thing I find is a big fat necromancer. How long is Square Enix gonna milk Final Fantasy? You know, I've heard that that 16 was pretty fucking good.
I don't think it really counts as milking too because each game is a completely separate story.
I think he's talking about Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Oh, yeah, let that please just go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
It's been like 20 years. Okay, I think he does mean the whole franchise in general.
Estimated threat
As a franchise, it's...
contain the target.
I mean, it was pretty groundbreaking at the time.
Targets left.
I mean, Dragon Quest was a thing, but that's also them. I don't know if it was them initially, Ah. Rusty being your pal.
Yep.
Rusty's always a homie.
2 warships left.
Yeah, I gotta show you some of the Final Fantasy VII shit.
I wonder where... I can't remember where all the combat log boys are. I don't want to miss them.
But, yeah, I found a fucking necromancer. He took me a few tries.
Code 5. Target confirmed. Moving to intercept.
Because he has this terribly annoying ability where he can just bring back his undead creations like that. So fighting them is worthless,
They're working fast.
and he loves using Cloud Kill.
Comms blackout to hold for long.
And Cloud
Which is...
a giant AoE of poison that hurts like hell and makes you take like damage if you start your turn in it. So he uses it, it hurts, and then it's one of my character's turns, and it hurts again.
Oh.
It's a huge area too. So I was like, alright. We're gonna slop the room like big time. So I just threw a bunch of grease down inside the room so his ghouls are fucked, his big flesh golem is fucked. And then I'm gonna throw the barbarian in there so she can beat the piss out of his eyes. And
Out of his eyes.
it's pissful. And eventually he just like tries to run away. He like zoops out of there. That's where I was. I'm the rogue. I was waiting for him to sneak out, and then I didn't finish him. The wizard had to top it off. I missed my sneak attack. It was great.
It happens.
It happens. What? I don't know. It's weird. Like, to my understanding, sneak attacks shouldn't work on undead, but it's 5th edition. I don't know if that's the case in 5th edition. And I tried checking anywhere, but we're not all sure how accurate the game is to the tabletop. It doesn't say anything in the game, and if I check tabletop, that might not be true. So, yeah.
Target is approaching warship.
Tifa Lockhart, the proud icon of the Republic of Italy. Oh, that's right. That was great.
What?
So, Chiru, do you want to refresh me on exactly, roughly what happened? Roughly. There was some kind of government... There was some kind of government meeting, and I guess somebody clicked the wrong file. So, it was some kind of, probably like a source animation of Tifa getting railed, I think.
Oh.
So, I think everybody was making jokes about how Tifa porn showed in Zoom during the Italian government's conference. Yeah.
I bet somebody just hacked the Zoom conference.
I don't know, man.
Enemy detected. They're firing from above.
They sure are.
Code 5. Target for
But,
termination approaching.
No, I get to resupply. You have to... Legally, you can't attack me.
Publicly. Yeah. Yeah. Find the original.
Company 621, in front of the base.
But oh yeah, anyways, so I fought that necromancer. Then
Heavy warships incoming.
I thank God stumbled upon an ambush from a bunch of devils. I saw them before they actually ambushed me. So then I could ambush them. That's your base. Don't do that.
Excuse me, you were supposed to die from that.
You got your boost back. Hey.
One heavy warship down.
Ooh. Woo. Funny guy. Yep, that's how it works.
Yeah.
You just killed a bridge. Spaceship looks goofy. No, it just looks like a Federation ship.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably could have built it with better technology, but, you know.
Uh-oh. Is it another two-boy fight?
Yeah. Dude, the PCA's armored cores look so badass. I wish I could get one.
Is that... Oh, it's Rusty.
Yeah.
PCA officers.
Oh, he looks cool.
Oh, yeah, Rusty looks cool.
Sorry to keep you
I look cool.
Sorry to keep you
But the
waiting.
PCA gear looks cool.
Hope you've got mine.
Yeah.
Go double 4. Send me what you've got on the target.
Rogue ships solos. I don't know what the fuck that means, Cheever.
V4 Rusty. Independent mercenary Raven. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancy.
Strange bedfellows. This means the corp can't afford to shoot.
I remember somebody was posting something funny about Rusty. I think about him being an absolute bro, but I can't remember exactly what the funny was.
Well, that would be accurate. He is a bro.
Me when Legend of Galactic. Oh, Legend of Galactic Heroes. Sorry, you didn't all caps it, so I wasn't sure that that was an acronym. And I still haven't really gotten into Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Maybe in 20 years when my bones stop working.
One PCA craft left.
Code 7AE received. System processing.
So how can you tell which endings you're going towards?
You just pick at the end.
Oh,
Nice work, buddy.
okay. Well, that's fine with me.
Code 3-1A. System green.
Is it basically everything boils down to one of two choices?
Yeah. Get artillery, bitch. That's
Rusty,
right.
do you think you could fucking come over here and help me a little?
Repair kit remaining.
He's down there.
Yeah, but he was on the other side of the map for a while. I had to come over here to, like, get his pathing fixed.
Ah. Yeah, he's nothing like the mechs in Frame Gride. Those guys were jumping everywhere.
No squire of mine.
Yeah. He ain't no water dog. Uh-oh.
30%.
That's what we need in Armored Core 6 is some water dogs.
Yeah. Just shoot him one last time with the songbirds.
Confirmed. PCA craft destroyed.
So are the songbirds pretty effective throughout the entire game?
They're effective for your first playthrough of the game.
Oh.
And then after that, the AI gets better.
Okay.
And half the time, they just tell you to get wrecked every time you try to fire them.
Gotcha.
I'm picking up something.
They're still very good,
I've sent you a marker.
but you can do much better.
Something there.
There's something there.
Well,
Oh.
as SpongeBob would say, it's an Alaskan bullworm.
It's underground.
I can't see. You gotta look over there. Ah.
Yeah.
What is that thing?
Yeah, actually, what is it?
Is that another PCA weapon?
No, it's a sea weapon.
Ah!
There's no pilot.
Come on, Rusty, you can do it. I believe in you.
Did you know this spot was saved?
Yeah.
Metal Gear ass boss. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not getting flung around by that thing while I only have 4,000 HP.
So what's going on then?
You can't hurt it.
Oh.
It has a double layered coral shield that's like
Oh.
unique to this monster, and there's no way to hurt it. So
Wait, something's wrong.
Oh.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative.
Okay. What was it doing here in the first place?
oh, the PCA called it in as an emergency step. It's basically they were going to have it level the base so that the corporations couldn't use it. But the C weapons don't belong to the PCA, so they tried to give it a command, and it got overridden by its original commands.
Huh. Cheers said, Rusty, you good, bro?
Yeah.
Down there getting his titties slapped around.
I'll come up with a plan to deal with our new friend.
All right.
That.
Yeah. The whip.
Ah.
The whip's pretty good, but it's situational.
Yeah.
After the PCA sicked that Institute weapon on us, Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate.
Yeah.
Okay.
IA-02, aka Iceworm. It's a C weapon, an autonomous deterrent created to protect the coral.
Are they called sea weapons because
If we don't
coral?
take it out,
Yeah.
no
Okay.
one's going to reach the convergence.
Why no one? It's not going to stop everyone.
And everyone's getting involved. 621. Don't forget we've got a job to do on Rubicon.
Yeah, maybe you could tell me what the job is?
You all the way here for nothing.
Then maybe you could tell me what it is.
What's the something, Dad? But that's actually unbelievable. It's like, if we don't stop that thing, no one is getting to the convergence. So you mean like 40 of you can't just, like, get past it?
Heard the news
Yeah.
stories.
Okay.
Iceworm, huh? You just keep tripping up over the Institute's relics, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
Okay.
Send me your briefs next time.
This is V8 Pater. Your performance in the spaceport raid was admirable. V2 and
Fuck you,
V4
Pater.
left a message for
Which Vesper did you kill in that one mission with the weeb?
V7.
Ah.
Arquebus and Balaam have agreed to a ceasefire.
I liked that guy. He was a bitch.
For the
Yeah.
moment. It'll take time to formalize our agreement. For now, I've sent you another request.
I love that guy who was raised on frame grind, though.
Who?
The weeb.
Oh.
Call sign. Raven. Your records
Oh, yeah.
He comes along and he's like, the honor of the people shall
Roku
not...
Monson.
Yeah.
in the arena.
The people will not believe in dishonor, and I am the most noble warrior.
Pay the Sansu toll.
Pay the sensu toll. Go to the underworld and pay taxes, because I hate you and you are dishonorable, and you need to call your parents, apologize for being a shit eat.
Shit eat. Oh, I got some more arena stuff.
Arena combat aptitude evaluation
Anyways,
program.
here's a very short thing that came from whatever trailer they were doing. It was literally just Cloud on a Segway.
Subject AC. Barren Flower. Call
That's
sign.
fine. Final Fantasy VII has some funny stuff in it. So it's
Yeah.
like, sure. Then they came up with the jokes. And, oh yeah, there's that one. I don't.
Good.
Did Sephiroth do this?
Okay.
But then there was another Final Fantasy VII trailer thing that came out where you're. I think it's the part where you're back in time fighting with Sephiroth as like an early soldier.
Yeah.
I'll show you. You should commit seppuku now! Yeah. Pay the Sanzu toll and give me $5. Do both of those things. Because I specifically hate you. Oh my god. Why did they try?
Yeah. Until New Game Plus, the AI never really figures out the whole I'm just going to jump when I see you starting to land and then shoot these at your feet and you're going to die.
Yeah. So, it basically, the way that they have a combo move that you can do with,
Yep.
with Sephiroth. And, my god, the fucking camera angles. It looks like Sephiroth's doing like a shampoo commercial, and Cloud is just like, "What's the camera doing so close to my face?" Like, just watch.
Yeah.
And this, I liked this particular quote tweet. It was like, "Find someone who looks at you the way Cloud looks at Sephiroth during a combo."
Good.
This person just said, "Delete this."
All right, that's pretty good.
There was. Oh yeah, we animated a thing. I think it's the music of Sephiroth. Yep. The segue thing.
Oh
is
my god.
pretty funny. This is just funny. Incorrect.
Where's the soil?
Potatoes do. Potatoes are interesting.
Give us the soil.
Yeah. This is actually somebody's making a retro PS1 kind of third person, kind of slow shooter, but
Yeah.
with 4-player co-op.
Oh.
Yeah. It actually looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I would love to play this with the homies.
It's Resident Evil 4 co-op.
Yeah. It's called Gunmetal Gothic. Seems neat.
Wait a minute.
What?
I didn't look at who the next person is.
That's fine.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
He brought fireworks. It's
Number
okay.
11.
I
Rank.
I hate Carla's mech.
Oh, this is Carla?
Yeah.
Kinda creepy to go around
What?
ranking strangers, don't you
She's
think?
talking?
Yeah, she hacked the arena to play with me.
I'm busy, but you can have this old data.
Main system activating combat mode.
And you fight her in the old slag pit. Cinder Carla, full course.
Fucking hate you and your 2 million missiles.
Oh. Is it just good reload time?
There's basically no reload.
Oh.
The reload doesn't exist. Die. Yes!
Nice.
Oh, I don't like
What?
her. Yeah, she has probably the best missile weapon in the game.
It appears the data
The hand launchers are called aperitifs.
terminating evaluation.
And basically they fire a whole bunch of missiles that just kind of slowly float in the air for a bit, and then they home in on you. And their tracking is really good, and their damage is excellent. And they are so annoying to fight.
Wow.
Because basically they get around having a reload time by having that delay with the first launch. So by the time the first set is homing in on you, you're already firing the next one. So there's like a layer of missiles just always ready to start attacking you. It's not fun.
Oh, I'm glad FromSoft could still incorporate delayed attack animations.
Yes.
That aptitude evaluation program.
Even in a game without rolling, there's roll catching.
Yep.
This guy's pretty forgettable.
Is that a melee weapon?
No,
Dead sled.
it is a plasma shotgun.
I like his emblem. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Commencing evaluation.
And his name is pretty neat.
Main system
Disabled.
activating combat mode.
Huh? No, Dead Sled.
Oh. Yeah, his mech's name is Disabled, I think.
How-
Oh, no, it's Cold Call. Oh my god, your recovery is excellent, sir.
He pop out right at a.
Yeah.
lightly built.
Ow. Yeah, he's a kicker too.
Or is the domain expansion big in PvP?
The domain expansion?
That's what I call the little assault armor explosion thing.
Oh,
Does everybody have that equipped?
no.
Oh.
They're all pretty useful. Because, the shield resets your stagger bar.
Yep.
And in multiplayer, if you get staggered, you basically are dead. There's not really any way around it. Unless you're very lucky or very tanky. And the terminal armor is also really good for catching people off guard.
Okay.
So.
Honest Brute. Oh, Honest Brute.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not story him. Wow, Rusty is above Carla.
Yep.
Cool.
He's a very good pilot.
Here's an old literature joke.
I will die. Yeah.
So, this guy, he played a game called Eternites. It's an anime thing. And apparently, you name your team, like in Persona 5.
Yeah.
And he was like, it never comes up except for one moment.
Arena combat aptitude
He's got a very
evaluation
annoying
program.
voice.
Number 9.
Oh, I can't hear it.
It's fine. You don't need to. It's very annoying.
Subject AC. Steel Hayes. Call sign before Rusty.
Good.
Commencing
Yep.
evaluation.
All right. Well,
Oh.
Rusty, you haven't developed New Game Plus bones yet, so I think this is going to be a short fight. I dodged that. That's very good. Didn't dodge that, though.
Oh. Oh, damn, you have 2 uses.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Absolutely squeezed.
Yeah.
This is just the end of it.
Target
Does a little
destroyed.
dialogue thing.
Concluding
All your
evaluation.
problems disappear.
Well done.
She was already a lifetime member of.
Good.
It's great. Yeah, lots of segue memes. This is just a cool fucking painting.
Whoa.
Yeah. A real odd perspective thing.
Ooh.
It's neat. I
Yeah.
like it. That's a good wall art.
Can I get it on my wall somewhere?
Probably. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Arena combat
Ah,
aptitude
yes.
evaluation program. Number 8.
The Divine Bone Shard.
Final evaluation.
Wait a minute.
Subject AC. Milk tooth.
The trader will be pleased with.
I'm gonna give your mom my Divine Bone Shard. Thank you, Dave, the man who runs New Blood.
Ow.
But yeah, if you can switch to Japanese voices in this game, I'm gonna fucking do that in my game. 'Cause I always like that option. Though, I will say, the English voice actors for this game are pretty damn good.
Yes. No. Ah, he drove perfectly out of my fucking.
It also helps that you don't see the characters, like, in person, ever. So, you know, the voices don't have an issue of, like, being a bit jarring depending on what they look like.
Oh, you fell for it.
The fool. You landed and then just blasted.
Yep, because he landed with me.
Target destroyed. This concludes B rank evaluation. Well done.
Thank you.
You've finally been branked. I don't know, it's just...
Oh, good.
Yeah. You can piece together what's gonna happen here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank
That's
D.
it.
It is a great honor to witness your evolution as a All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Discord's wild, man.
Oh my god. What the hell? They really be out here. I have a lot of money.
Oh yeah, this was the tweet where I discovered Frame Gride. Oh yeah, some people are discovering that the Dutch language is a little fucking stupid. So, I think I've seen a few of these. Because that just sounds like what a person would joke about Dutch sounding like. It's real, I think. I don't know what this is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
All right, we get to go fight Honest Brute.
Ah.
This dinky cheese.
Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales.
This
It's
is
a real
about the
book.
ice
Hmm.
worm. That Institute relic you had a run-in with. The corpse might stand a chance if it were just the PCA they were teaming up against. But that monster is a whole other story. You can't just throw bodies at it.
Go around
You can't?
The thing that makes it such a pain in the ass is its perpetual reactive shield.
Ah.
Coral tech. Takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it.
Directivity, okay.
So let's get extraordinary.
Yeah.
I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield.
Typical RAD design.
Make it bigger.
Yeah.
012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up. That's where a little rat who betrayed RAD is hiding out.
Yeah.
Goes by the name of Honest Brute.
Hey.
His AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him.
Okay.
When he ran from RAD,
Don't
he
need to
didn't
be
just
rude.
take credits in tech. He also took a secret project of mine.
Alright, maybe you can be rude.
And that secret project is what we'll need to bust open the ice worm's shield.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You ready for this,
An
tourist?
old Norm Macdonald joke.
No one's gonna
Unity
listen
may
to
be
you.
doing dumb greedy shit, but you gotta hand it to them for destroying that awful company Unity.
Yeah, I think it's just another take on a joke that Norm Macdonald made. Oh, yeah, there's another one.
All right, tourists.
Give me ein clap, Papa. Good. I have a feeling some of those are fake.
I hope not.
So far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's the new beginning. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean,
See if
tourist?
there's...
We need to go deep down. That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
Yes.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy.
Oh, what's that? Double trouble.
Beating heart.
One of the best melee weapons.
Oh, cool. What type of melee weapon?
It is a pair of giant chainsaws.
Is that Invincible Rummy's weapon?
It's Honest Brute's weapon, but Invincible Rummy, I think, may also have it. I can't remember what Rummy's melee weapon is.
Is it a pair on one hand?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, interesting. Little secret item.
Yeah. The model 12345.
Is that the fingers?
No, I wish.
Have you found the fingers?
They're not in the game.
Really?
Yeah, they're not in this game.
I thought somebody said that they were because they seen them.
If they are, I don't know where, because I haven't even, I haven't seen anybody mention it as, in, weapon rank videos or anything.
Oh, look that up quick. It's just finger laser, right?
Usually it's just called the finger.
Oh.
Oh, my stupid guy.
W-A finger. Wa finguro. Instead of dawarudo.
Where'd the tetrapod I was fighting go?
Left.
Did he fall off the map? Did he fall off the map and die?
Is that okay? Or, I mean, maybe you got...
I mean, it's fine, but I've never had that happen before. Well, okay. Well, one less thing I gotta do, I guess.
The enemy's deploying a shield. You'll need to get behind it.
Okay.
I hate to see my babies get scrapped like this, you know. Well, don't be shy.
You can just go through that. Yeah.
It'll help me with my art.
Shields aren't real. Ugh.
There's your way in. Brute
Oh.
can't be far.
Well, he could be.
They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Oh, the traps, the red lasers.
Oh, yeah.
Done my best to welcome you.
Oh, they're robots.
I do hope you'll enjoy your stay, friend.
So, what's the thing about Honest Brute's voice?
Oh, I forgot to change the thing.
Oh.
His Japanese voice actor kind of sounds like Bondrewd.
Oh, right. That's what it was. I mean, that sounds right. Check the voice. Check it out. See if it's real. Honest Brute is... No, I need... Yep.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered.
Give me more
Forget,
information.
the guy's a rat.
I
This won't be
require
smooth sailing.
more. Give me more. I want more. Hiroki Yasumoto.
Some kind of hangar? The nearby.
Apparently he's been in JoJo.
Ah, my new friend. You're here at last. Fruit! Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things.
Tourist.
The sweet melody of the generator. How Milkjuice's heart sings.
Again, Vinland Saga Season 2? Okay.
Don't underestimate it.
Been Monsters and Dragon Quest games.
How Milkjuice weeps. How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carlos.
I don't want to hear about something called Milktooth weeping.
That's his robot.
I know. I don't want to hear about a Milktooth weeping. And then he keeps talking about a mother.
Quick, quick, slow. Let's trip the light, fantastic friend.
About what? Does he have a funny way of talking that... He is interesting.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
I don't remember this guy in Spy Family.
Good. All right, tourist.
I do.
I'll see
Oh,
about retrieving
Japanese
our
voice actor is that guy.
project.
Ugh, that's
We'll
funny.
need it to go worm hunting.
Yeah, he's the kid that looks like he's 18 in the dodgeball game, who's like the son of the general.
Oh, okay. The kid who likes the Spy Family child. Is that? am I
No.
thinking- Oh, damn.
No, but he's like,
Oh.
I'm gonna win the athletics gold star with my unbelievable strength.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, and he's supposed to be like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
he just looks like an 18-year-old that's like ready for military.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD.
Oh,
Thanks
the
for
real
putting down
human.
Brute. The chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon.
You think he's
I've
an
never
AI?
seen her happier to be at work. That is all.
He doesn't sound like a
Later,
whole person.
tourist.
Oh. You're right.
He's either a computer being or a lot of his body is not flesh no more.
Yeah, I missed some combat logs on Honest Brute's mission.
Don't we always? I need to go to fucking Mal. It'll have a lot
You
more.
ready for
There
this,
we
tourist?
I'm gonna redo this real quick.
go. Okay. Yeah, show me what you done did, fucker.
Activating combat mode.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
The fuck?
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute.
Bro, this is all music. Did you do music?
Oh heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go.
I mean, he
down.
seems like a nice guy to me, Carla. I think you're letting your bad history with him get in the way.
I think you're a stupid bitch.
Damn.
Using my toys like they were his.
Is this really how you're gonna show me the voice acting roles? Oh my god, that's awful. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it on the computer.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the machines.
A new friend from afar just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart.
Be still my beated heart. My heart is beated. There we go. Still popping off. I think he's Chad in Bleach.
I don't know who that is.
The one guy who isn't Japanese.
I've never seen Bleach, so
Yeah, that's fine.
it's not coming up with anything in my brain.
Not coming up.
You.
I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
Well, I don't think he's in this. But what's the name? How did that pop up?
Did he make music for JoJo? Ooh, I kicked him to death.
Slow. Quick, slow. 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 Quick, slow. I know, Milton.
So what's his
I
deal?
can't wait either.
He's a fucking deranged psychopath that pretended to be a good person and romanced Carla. And then once he was in the goods, he stole a bunch of money and weaponry and decided to just become a serial murderer who lives in the caves in the rundown areas of Rubicon.
Okay.
I hate to see my babies get scrubbed like this, you know.
I was gonna say, a psychopath who pretends to be a good person is just a psychopath.
Yeah.
That's how they get by.
Yeah, he just wants to live in a hole and murder people. Like, and if somebody ends up feeling a little manipulated, well, that's all the better, really.
Well, I guess you can
There's your way in.
you can give the credit to the voice actor for just his experience and being on a lot of different things,
They'll be much more dangerous.
and the writing, because his dialogue is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered.
Oh yeah,
Don't forget,
nowhere else to go.
this won't be smooth sailing.
There's nowhere he could go. There's nowhere left.
I want to see if I can sneak up on him. He tries to ambush you, but there is a way to...
Hangar? The target AC must be
Here
nearby.
he is.
Please, I wanted to surprise
Yeah.
you, friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful.
Do you got your jumpy legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Shut him up, tourist.
Yeah, she actually just doesn't like this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Milktooth's heart sings.
Yeah, because he's a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate it.
Don't underestimate him and shoot his cock off. It's like, I can't do that, Carla. That's really difficult. Pissed me off. I don't fucking like. Ugh.
How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carla's soul. I will do.
Down and courage.
Slow. Slow. Quick, slow. 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 Quick, slow. Let's trip the light fantastic friend.
Already got him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Enemy AC
Get more
is
logs and
summoned.
also get a little bit more money.
Looks like he's dead.
Yes.
Good. All right, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret project.
Okay.
We'll need it to go worm hunting.
Worm hunting.
And then Cinder Carla says, if I was a worm, would you still do missions for me?
No, go away. Hey.
The beta legs.
Yeah. Jumpy legs if you want to be a little thicker.
If you want people to know when you land.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, the bad cook.
Bad cook.
Yeah.
Oh, flamethrower. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure what heat buildup does, but I know it's not good to be hot, so...
Well, yeah. People want to have sex with you and you get jobs.
Time to do one of the easiest missions in the game.
It better not be fighting the worm.
I basically do nothing.
Huh.
I have taken a few liberties.
So do you remember the cave where I went down and blew up the thing and then
Yep.
everything went coral mode and I had to escape?
Yep.
I'm going back there and I'm just going to scan some dead bodies and then the mission's over.
Okay.
Main system activating combat mode.
Electrical discharge, actual explosion. It deals significant impact damage. Also, it deals 2,000 AP damage, if I recall correctly.
Well, that's done.
Yep. Jamming, ACS greatly hampers your weapon tracking and lock-on capabilities for a time. Heat ACS greatly increases your impact received damage for a time.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later.
That's all I got.
Coral is able
All
to
right.
conduct data and can influence digital equipment. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online.
Ah.
Let's see what we can find.
I would imagine so. I mean, it's weird. I still think it's even better now that you explained that thing about the big tower. Because it's like, we gotta find coral. There's coral here. It exploded out of it. We gotta find the coral convergence. It's like, so you don't just want to find a giant pile of coral or the biggest pile of, like, dimes. You want to figure out where they print Benjamins.
Yeah, and nothing else. Nothing else will do.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense for Walter to want that because he's not in it for the money. But at the same time, Walter's the one person where he shouldn't even have to do any research.
Yeah.
He should already know.
The only, like, overarching goal I could think to need to get to where the convergence is that if you can find that point and just shore up your defenses, the PCA can do fuck all. If, you know, if you do it right, like you use the coral for income, you use the coral for power, you use it for everything.
This data seems valuable too.
Then you can just defend it forever.
I'm so glad this is turning into a
And
Yeah.
all they can get is the Skizlins on the rest of the planet.
Right.
So that it makes sense to want to get to the convergence first.
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. There seems to be about the warning signs of the
You think they'll do any
right before it struck.
think they'll do any DLC about that goes back to before the fires of Ibis? Or don't would that be interesting at all or hard to say?
It might be.
Okay.
Although it's hard to say.
What do you think would be interesting in the past for DLC?
The Liberation Front's ideological
We don't know much about the first war on Rubicon, so it's hard to say what would be interesting to have them cover. The only thing that I'm aware of from what I've read about the lore in like data logs and stuff is that the war started when the Institute was attacked because they discovered the uses of coral and published the data, and then the corporations all just collectively pogged, and now they want to kill off the Institute to make sure that the research is like contained, that only certain people are going to know about it.
First attack on the Institute could be a mission, and you fight a sea weapon that doesn't exist anymore.
That, or you get to be part of the Institute. You get to drive a sea weapon.
You know, I don't know, do they have anything in this game so far where you're piloting not just a normal core?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know about that then. I'm just thinking in like From Software state of mind where if you get a DLC in like a Souls game, there's got to be some cool bosses. So that's
Yeah.
Another old research institute, I see.
C-pulse sensory something. Oh,
Yeah.
Coral technology that creates
People of the past saying, surely nobody would implement
made contact.
coral mind hybridization technology
In more data source.
purely just so that people would be better ACs in every imaginable way.
Rubicon's past or the
it's
nature
the it's the fucking Vizhnaya system.
Oh, I missed a mech. That's fine. It's just money. Yeah, that mission is basically no combat. You just run around and scan some things for money and leave.
Bro, you don't have
One new message.
pictures? You suck.
What kept you, 621? You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like one. Just get some rest. That's the important thing.
Yeah. In Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, they installed things on the spines,
Oh.
and it was a life-threatening surgery. So what they did, eventually it became outlawed on Earth, but they were still doing it on Mars. And so that way, rather than having to train people to use the machines, they can just plug their back into the machine if they survive the surgery, and then do hard labor.
Oh.
So they did it to children, because there's plenty of kids around.
Yeah.
I love Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's so fucking good, man.
Good job for you, 621.
Although that sounds more like the muscle tracer system in Armored Core
Yeah.
than this newfangled coral stuff. I mean, the coral system seems like a bootleg version of the next program,
Oh, yeah.
which it's hard to say if this is a retcon or if Rubicon is just so far away from Earth that the technology hasn't made it here yet.
Or if it was just easier to do this.
Your objective is to intercept the PCA and
I don't know.
defend the spaceport.
Well, I mean, that's almost a certainty because nexts are extremely rare.
Yeah.
Like, you literally have to be born with, like, borderline psychic power.
That's a new type.
Yeah.
These guys really did work on Gundam games.
Oh, yeah.
And grew up with Gundam. Love it. I love the little sprinklings of influence
Yeah.
in all of the mech genre. Like, everything's all a little bit influenced by everything else.
Yeah. Well, like, the whole thing with the next program was that the ACs aren't that much more powerful.
Yep.
It's just that the pilots basically have precognition.
Yep.
And they have almost no latency between what the sensors of the mech pick up and
Yep.
what is going on in their brain.
Yep, they are one with the machine.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if that was a trope that first came from 0079, but it's possible. That was the first Gundam in 1979. Who's that?
Do you read me, Raven?
No.
I've identified the target. That's the mercenary who took your name.
What?
The real Raven didn't die.
That's Raven?
He went into hiding.
Let's see how far they can fly.
Cool.
On borrowed wings.
Hey. Oh, that's where the statement comes from.
Yep.
I heard somebody saying that that moment gave him like chills. Oh, he did the job already?
Yeah, he has songbirds as well.
No, I meant the job you came here to do. He just did it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. I like how Raven's operator is talking to you. Well, looks like the dead guy came back. Make him dead again. So, is Raven's operator talking because that's actually supposed to be the guy from Armored Core Raven?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think Raven is a name that's been appearing in Armored Core games for some time.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god, you made a mistake.
Look, operator, I'm getting to the point where I choose what I fight for. So how can he operate? Does he have a different name then? Oh, Night. Wait, no, it's still Raven. Did the PCA find him? That wouldn't make sense though, because that's a PCA crap he was skipping.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that. Ooh.
Oh, he countered me. Oh, he tried to bunker my piles.
Nice. I take it he's a little bit tougher in New Game Plus.
So
All right.
in
We'll watch this one.
He's dead. He died.
See where they go on a raven's wings.
no, he's still alive. His mech didn't explode. It's right here.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's the
Okay.
whole purpose of the armored core, is that the body can die, but the core will remain, so the pilot can be salvaged. So, he's not dead.
It's true. He didn't die on screen. Nobody in this game dies on screen. Not a single one.
Well, the thing is like, so in the mercenary etiquette of the armored core world, it's like, if your core gets broken in combat and you die, that's just the name of the game. It's nothing personal. Like, that's just how it goes. But if you disable someone's mech completely so that they can't fight anymore, you're supposed to just let them live. Because you're both just there for a paycheck.
Yep.
So,
But yeah, since you don't see a human person in these games ever, nobody technically dies on screen. Ever. If you don't see a corpse, you can't confirm they died. Do they not show up later? They're probably dead. But you
Yeah.
don't know that.
well, usually they scream when they die. That's how you know they died.
I didn't see a body. That's like a man falling down a cliff. He can show up in season 2.
Look, I'm just telling you how they do it in this
I
game.
know.
So,
Yeah, I believe you.
The other Raven, the independent mercenary who attacked you. It turns out that Raven isn't an individual call sign. It's a title, passed down generations of mercenaries who champion the free will Raven stands for.
Okay.
yeah, that's only half true here, but good job.
They choose what to fight for, and take
She's
the
taking
spice
the
of flight.
If
That's what being
Yeah,
The
the
floaty-
poetic part.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the name.
Really, it's just a band of mercenaries who don't like the who don't like the standard shop, and basically they pick who they want to fight for and go to them and be like, "This much money, you're gonna be the good guys and you're gonna win."
Time for work, 621. This next mission's all or nothing.
They're true
Make sure you
freelancers.
attend the
Okay.
briefing.
Ah, the weapon that actually just breaks the entire game because it's so good.
Why did you get it?
Because I'm gonna fight Iceworm.
Oh, that's what it's for. Okay.
Yeah, so I need to make a mech that can wield my brand new beautiful being, and use mind beta for that because I need bigger leg.
But yeah, after watching all kinds of bullshit shows and reading all kinds of books, it's like, if a character is not, like, if their funeral does not happen, or if it does, if there's no body shown on screen where it's actually a corpse, and even if it is in like a Marvel or a DC thing, that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
So that's why if ever I see somebody die in a vague way, I'm just like, I don't know if he's dead. I'm not gonna believe it.
If they don't give, they didn't die.
And I've seen plenty of anime where a guy gets fucking 1/5 of his entire body carved out of him. Oh, Yeah, I remember something else I could talk about. So I finished up Black Clover.
Oh.
Which turns out the anime actually went just a little bit past up what I read years ago. So that's perfect for me. A lot of filler. But I was reminded of the filler guides on the internet. They're incredible.
The filler guides?
Yeah. Like, let me pull up the one for Black Clover. It was incredibly accurate. There are filler guides for a lot of anime out there. So, look at how they define all these things. You got manga canon episodes, mixed canon filler episodes, and anime canon episodes, which should just be all of them because it's the anime.
If it's that complicated, just don't read it or watch it.
I mean, it's a shonen. Shonens always have extra shit.
Yeah, watch it.
But no, I watched through the filler stuff. I don't care. But yeah, it was interesting. But anyways, yeah, I enjoyed Black Clover. It had plenty of downsides, but it's a shonen, so they were downsides I was expecting. But it was overall pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I love the RAD equipment because it gets model numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's great.
Yep.
Like, one's going to be like poopfart.png or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we equipped the Basho arms for extra melee damage because...
Do you have your thing on?
my thing?
Yeah, the weapon?
Oh, yeah.
Is it a...
Yeah, it's this.
There it is. Yeah, I was going to say, it's a shoulder thing, right?
Yeah. Can I buy the other one? That's right back. I need left back. No, I'm not allowed to buy it yet. That's fine.
But eventually you can get 2 of them.
Yeah, I think once this mission's over, they'll let me buy another one.
That's great.
And 2 of them, oh, it will just schmoove on anything. PvE, PvP, doesn't matter.
Did it get nerfed?
No.
Alright.
So far, they haven't nerfed anything. They've only buffed things.
Ah,
Yep.
the whole squad's here. 2 red guns, 2 Vespers, and Carla.
Mm-hmm.
The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy warship fleet, and the recently activated...
I'll cut to the chase. This is an all-out war against the PCA and theaters across Rubicon. And y'all got the short end of the stick. You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what, I'll watch and let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun fine. You just volunteered yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the ice worm's coral.
I'm gonna shoot it in its teeth.
You'll be dealing with a layered barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will provide the means to break the first layer. The state-of-the-art stun needle launcher. Aim for the face, and it will deliver results, I assure you.
Okay.
What about the second layer?
RAD's cooked up just the thing. A neat little toy
Big
we call
train
the
gun.
overrail.
Yeah.
If we divert the spaceport
They love
standby
calling
power
things
to the
overhead.
ORC, should
Yeah.
be hard enough, assuming we land the shot.
You can leave that to me. I know a thing or two about sharpshooting.
I was the last panel in this slideshow.
I'll oversee operations on the ground.
Except he
A
wasn't.
ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
We could use some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick. Gun 13. You get all that? Good. Time for another field trip.
Yeah. But yeah, after watching,
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like
it's
this.
true.
Yeah, this is also the mission that got everyone's PP hard for Rusty.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, after watching 170 episodes of a shonen action adventure whole thing. I am good on action stuff. So you know what I've been watching and queuing up to watch?
Huh.
Some high school romance animes.
Hell yeah.
I need a break.
I've been watching Horimaya. That's pretty good.
I just finished it.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's mostly it's about the relationships. It's specifically not a drama series.
Yes.
So it's good. Yeah.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Sir, yes, sir.
I was gonna read it after watching it because they said that some folks were saying that they kind of rushed through it in ways that skip over some stuff. But I'm good.
Who's that creep think he is? I ain't here because
Whoa. That's it.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting
Wait,
EML modules.
there's not more than
Opening
one,
energy
is there?
turbines.
No.
Okay.
Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Whoa.
Secondary shield down.
Got 13, the heads up.
Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, and you have to do it again?
Yep.
Oh.
Freak actually did it. Did what? The bear. This is just the first hurdle.
Fuck you, Snail.
That's I actually love that.
Yeah.
It's like, did what? The thing we came here to do? You didn't think this was gonna work? What the fuck are you doing here? What are they shooting?
His
Oh.
drones.
Oh!
V4, load the next shell. One step ahead of you, Commander. Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Never thought about switching sides? Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Is it because of that I won't miss moment where the music cuts out?
Oh yeah, it gets better too.
Oh, cool. That is great. I'm just trying to imagine them making a
Here we go.
I'm trying to imagine a
Shield loss confirmed.
a show version of this where they don't actually show the
Energy
people.
turbine output at 80%.
Yeah.
It's like I think it would be a little tough, but you would have to make if you were gonna show the people, you would have to really like try and make them look like.
Watch out for friendly fire.
I think one of the crazy things about this mission is how they orient everything so that the worm is always in the right spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once he's completely below ground and out of sight, he can
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of
Fullback 621.
they can kind of do whatever they want with it. You know, when he comes back up, like
It's out of control.
his animation probably just he just goes away and it resets.
I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't
Or
afford
maybe
to
he
lose
is fully
control of
animated
the
down there
situation.
too.
This next shot will be my last.
Taking significant damage. Might be checking out soon to wisdom.
Yep.
Oh shit!
The mission's a failure. All units retreat.
Somebody pick up the gun.
See, they thought ahead. It's a shoulder-mounted gun, so you can't just pick it up.
I'm sure you can get it to fire one way or another.
Commence mission.
Oh wow, that thing's weird.
Commencing
The worm?
operation with
The
combined
weapon.
AC
Oh,
It folds out the front and the back.
yeah.
Move out, maggots. Time to die.
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
who's that creep think he is? I ain't here because I wanna be.
Ah,
We gotta deal with those pesky shields first.
It's hard to set up to be ready to shoot him in the nose.
Just paid the big bucks for.
Because if you're too close when he comes out, it's just death.
Yep.
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
Tourist, got a message from the chief for you. Enjoy the show, and don't forget to smile.
Shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed.
Ooh.
ORC firing.
I just accidentally dodged the tail there.
Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Setting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
Yeah. Having the music be dynamic like that is really fucking cool. Always respect that.
Freak actually did it. Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle. The target's deployed drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
Drones could be a little bit more handled, chatty.
Maybe you should be effective stick.
Yeah.
Load the next shell. One step ahead of you, Commander. Finally, someone with their head skirt on.
I like how they make the worm's movements here such that it's impossible to trigger him again until this dialogue finishes.
Ah.
But I'll pass.
Primary shield disabled.
This really said something about this.
Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon.
That it's cool as fuck.
Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Oh, he just has to hit the thing. He doesn't have to hit it accurately. What the fuck is this?
It's all yours now, buddy.
My liked tweets.
Something's wrong. Fall back 621. We've underestimated this beast.
The coral. It's out of control.
I don't know what that means.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum
You're on your
output.
right.
We can't afford to lose control of the situation.
Oh, yeah.
That's with the little blee blee.
Do this to me, Headbringer. I'm not going down first.
I still love Headbringers. That's so.
Is that all Balin's red guns can muster?
Yeah. Poor Iguazu.
He died.
Oh, I don't know if he died.
Huh. Good point.
Oh, yeah, he did. Chatty's the only one left.
Well, Snail is. Snail and. Wait.
No, he's not here.
Snail isn't?
No, look at my lineup on the left.
Oh,
All that's left is
shit.
Chatty.
Holy fuck.
Taking significant damage. Might be checking out soon.
Does everybody die in this except you?
Pretty much. I mean, they don't die, but their neck gets knocked out.
Gotcha.
Stay cool, buddy.
I'm out, tourist. You're on your own.
I
now.
see.
Withdraw.
Aw, you fucking cheater. He did the thing where he didn't put his head down.
I thought you hit it a moment ago.
I did, but you have to hit him twice for the last one.
Oh.
Good work, buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter. 100.
Oh. What are you doing, man?
All or nothing.
Target's coral shield has been wiped out.
Yeah. We came, we saw, we piled some bunkers.
Clear, it's gonna blow!
Oh, there's gun one.
Oh, well, he was never here.
Oh.
He was just talking through the radios. The only red gun that was actually here was a Guazu.
Yeah.
It's finally over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Choral voices. Lost again. Raven. There's something I have to tell you. The coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the coral tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven,
Yeah?
you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
I get to keep the big needle gun, don't I, Dad? Yes, son, you get to keep the big needle gun.
I've also heard about Walter's AC. I don't know what people are talking about though.
Oh. I mean, I thought it was easy compared to all the other endgame enemies.
Oh no, just like the fact that it even exists.
Oh.
Devastating the Planetary Closure Administration.
Yeah, Walter's AC is pretty cracked.
And exiling them from Rubicon.
Okay.
Though it was the Iceworm mission, led by Balaam, that dealt the decisive blow.
Because they were doing other stuff at the same time.
Artemis, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry.
Ah.
Yep.
The balance of power was broken. The scales tipped in Arquebus's favor. And the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed.
Ha! That's what you
With
get.
the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the coral abruptly reignited.
Yes. That's how it
And their
works.
bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Well, yeah, everybody wants the melange.
Yeah, who doesn't want a little melange?
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621. I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work. Getting to where the coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field.
Oh, yeah?
Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
From, like, how far? Like, 2,500 square miles?
Raven, there's something you need to know. That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon.
Yes, here on Rubicon, the place where it is.
Registration number RB.
That's where I would do it if I was on Rubicon. You know, because it's the place where I is.
Rank virtual encounters are now available. May these encounters further guide your technique.
I guess I while I'm looking for Zuli.
I told me.
Oh yeah. I thought that was just a funny Photoshop. That's pretty good. have some things that I
Oh
select.
yeah, the big pistol,
Yeah.
the ducket.
You best be ducking.
Yeah, 300 impact to those. Nothing to scoff at. They're really good. Oh yeah, I got the explosive launcher.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an explosive melee weapon.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. The spread bazooka. Everyone's favorite meme cannon.
Did it always have the oh, there it is. Spelled it wrong. Alright, let me see here. Oh, yep. She had mentioned you could have a whole boss fight in Elden Ring against enemies you kill in like 0.2 seconds in Armored Core 6. Like, look how big that guy is.
Whoa!
It's true.
Ah, I love these missile launchers. Can I? Yeah, I can buy that.
Oh, when you're playing Armored Core 6, the Ice Worm looks around the same size as the Karthus Sandworm, or the Great Serpent, which isn't a problem until you remember your character is 6 times bigger and it's proportional, so how big is it really? Okay. She got a video out on that. Here's that thing. That must have been what I remembered.
There she.
Ah, alright, good point. Mechanically, the Ice Worm could be considered a sort of continuation of From Software's recurring Storm Ruler style boss fights.
Yep.
And looking at it this way, strong progression, yeah. Well, they're more cinematic bosses like these. Oh yeah, I didn't even think, I did think about it when I did fight him, but I completely forgot about this fight. I loved this fight. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah, he's fun.
Oh yeah, I don't know why she tweeted this out, because I don't know what I'm looking at here. Just said the new F-Zero game is looking good.
Oh yeah, that's the hover tank chassis, and I guess she has a mod that makes it so that the rest of the mech doesn't appear.
Oh, okay.
So it just looks like a hover sports car.
Yeah, apparently that was... yeah, 2 days later, we got F-Zero news.
Oh.
A fucking F-Zero game coming out.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Anyways, time to...
From Software's character archetype, friendly wolf guy.
Yep.
Artorias. I don't remember who that is.
Oh, that's the dude who's protecting,
The Monster Town?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. And, yep, Blade. And then Rusty, yep. He said Vengarl is probably also in the group chat. I don't remember who that is.
Oh, he's the beheaded guy in Dark Souls 2 where you just talk to his head.
Oh.
In the Shaded Woods. And then you find his body later on and it's just randomly attacking everything.
Sekiro made the bold move to have you play as the wolf guy. Okay.
All right, well, we're already getting new arena stuff to do, so I'm gonna do it.
I remember I read this for you, of all the ACs and AC6. Which do you think would get the model kits made of them?
You have now reached rank A.
And you mentioned Iguaza ending up being a weirdly important character.
Yeah, he's kind of like the final boss of the game.
Wow. Interesting.
Because he's a really spiteful loser, and he's willing to do anything, including anything to himself, to win.
Ah, I knew it! Sometimes when the ice worm is waiting to surface, its entire body folds in on itself and all the segments overlap in a single location, so it looks like it's just a head. I thought, yeah, I was gonna say, once it's below ground, it can do anything down there. That makes sense.
I am beyond limitation, it says to itself.
Yeah. Because then it can just start its animation and unravel, basically.
Oh my god.
It's popping off.
Yeah, I forget in Arena you're supposed to be a little bit more liberal with your shield because you can't heal. So, and there's a cooldown on it, so you want to use one of them right away so you can use the other one later on in the fight.
Whichever From Software employee did the Elden Ring face data should also do face data for all the AC6 pilots. Just sneak them in with the Elden Ring DLC.
That'd be cool, actually. I'd like that.
Oh, someone asked me what happens if you kill the ice worm with cheat engine during the spaceport mission. And it doesn't react to it at all. It just plays out its animation like normal and the mission ends. Fun fact though, during that sequence it has 175,000 HP.
I don't know if that's a lot or not. I can't look right now.
No, look at your health.
Oh, I mean, I know that's a lot for a player, but I don't know if that's a lot for a sea weapon. I mean, that is a lot of health, but still.
Target
I
destroyed.
think they gave it extra AP to make sure the player
Concluding
can kill it
evaluation.
early during.
Well
That's
done.
actually a downgrade. During the mission where you kill it, it has 210,000.
Yeah, it's not even that
Okay.
much.
Okay. It's fair.
All right, got Gun 2 Nile.
Oh. An arena expansion. Reverse engineering the menu data for AC6 and figured out how to add a whole new section to the arena with all new entries for enemy ACs to fight.
Oh.
You might need to be... Oh! Interesting.
Subject AC. Open faith. Call sign. V2 Snail.
Yeah. Snail gets the needle railgun,
Commencing
Ha.
evaluation.
and he also gets the stun pistol, which is the most powerful weapon in the game.
Oh?
Yeah, it's completely ruining PvP right now, but
What's his rank?
I don't remember. He's A rank, though, so it's pretty high. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
He's hiding behind the fucking trash. Oh. Player, but this time it's possible to get access to those features with the help of the NPCs themselves. Oh. Yeah.
Got you, bitch.
Oh. Yeah, the AC data for the mercenaries whose licenses you scavenge and discard in the tutorial. You're interacting because the objectives you're interacting with are actually their damaged ACs just placed on the map as NPCs that are already dead.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they actually have models.
That guy took no weapons.
No, he did not.
That guy also took, like, basically no weapons.
That's right.
Alright, that guy's mech looks cool, but he took no weapons.
Yep.
Monkey Gordo.
Yeah, reference to the monkey named Gordo that we sent into space.
Oh.
Oh, the developer character presets in the files. So from Soft SACs have a lot of character. I'm pretty sure one of them is just a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's wonderful.
What was this one? Oh, I like the paint. Did a by
Oh, that is cool.
2 different colors. And
Arena
then
Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 5. Rank A.
some of the other ones are maybe a little less subtle.
Subject AC. Umber Ox. Call sign. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
evaluation.
Oh.
Dirt.
Yeah. And then there's the rare few of them that are literally just a pile of guns. Oh. Oh, you're not kidding. There's no core.
Beautiful.
It's just guns. Oh yeah. She said, sadly, it looks like the AI scripts don't have NPC internal reference names in them anymore. She said, I was really looking forward to seeing if the toy box mechs were just going to be named Droidica or something. That's what everybody calls them.
Yep. Oh my god.
A handful of lines in Armored Core 6's message text referencing DLC. Each numbered AC game has had a linked sequel game you could import your progress into, like AC4 and AC4 Answer. 6 will just get a big DLC instead.
I hope so.
She said Medal of Honor. That's right. Yeah, Zuli's got a good Twitter account. Anything that maybe doesn't make it into one of her videos, she just kind of sends out to the world and just says.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 4, rank A, final evaluation.
Is this Headbringer?
Nope.
Subject AC, Astrik, call sign, Thumb Dolmayan.
All right.
Thumb.
All right.
Commencing evaluation.
We can fight Angry Joe.
Main system activating combat mode.
Another Dr. Robotnik robot looking ass.
So you said the stun pistol. Did you say it's ruining PvP?
Yeah.
Because everybody has it?
Well, not only is it really good, but there's also a bug that has yet to be resolved that actually causes it to be better than it should be.
Okay.
So... basically, people are taking the Coral Pulse Shield and 2 stun pistols, and then on their... or no, I guess they can't do a melee weapon unless they give up on the Coral Shield, but some people just do the Pulse Shield and then... But yeah, you take one other weapon that does a lot of damage, and you just mash the stun pistols at people. They will either get stunned or they will get staggered, and then you kill them with whatever other weapon you brought. And the Pulse Shield basically makes you immune to stagger because you take like 80% less damage while it's up. You just face check people with it.
What is the bug?
So the stun needles have an effect where if they hit something, they have like an AoE burst that will still make anything nearby take the electric shock.
Yeah.
Because of how latency works, if it looks like a hit on your screen, but it wasn't a hit when the authenticated server decides, okay, he actually moved, you didn't hit him, the needle will still airburst in the midair and report that to the server, and the server will be like, you were in the way of the airburst, so you take the stun damage. But it didn't hit anything, it just went, nope, no, it didn't just go past you, it exploded. So...
oh. So even if it explodes, like...
yeah, even if you dodge past it, it will still airburst as though something blocked it, even though there wasn't anything there.
Ah.
Because it should just go past you and then hit a wall or something, right?
Okay.
But the game's still like, but the impact happened, so...
Okay. Great.
Yeah, so you can't even dodge it, because the game doesn't acknowledge that dodging it is possible.
So is it better to just have the pulse shield stuff and just... It's just a pistol duel? Everybody's got stun pistols and a shield?
Oh, some people are doing dual Zimmermans, the giant shotguns
yeah.
and stuff like that. So there are other builds that are pretty good, but the pistols are definitely rocking the meta right now.
Oh, this mission. Yeah, we're in chapter 4 now.
We gotta take out Nepenthes.
Depent these nuts.
Got him. Let's see.
Yeah, you've been sticking with these weapons for a good long time.
They're so good.
Yeah.
They are my tried and true. I just need
What the fuck is that giant cylinder?
the Javelin Beta.
Did it always have these movies? I think I asked that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will switch to my favorite plasma missile launchers now.
Oh, yeah.
These aren't the vertical ones,
No.
but they shoot more missiles than any other plasma missile launchers.
Yep. I have them. They shoot straight. They do the exact same damage. Less total ammo, though.
Well, unless you just defeated the Ice Worm, you can't get them.
Oh, I must have something similar then.
Yeah, you have the smaller ones that launch half as many missiles.
Ah. Okay, then the double ones, yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, they're actually pretty much just as good as the Songbirds because the plasma makes that big ball of AoE damage.
Yep.
Going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha.
Hey.
I managed to
I know
talk
that
Arquebus,
place.
letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary.
That's where we got our girlfriend, isn't it?
Balaam has already
No.
marched in, taking several red
We
dots
went
and
to a
empties
different
at once.
Watchpoint.
Ah.
Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower.
It seems kind of silly that okay, let's pretend the giant space tower that harvests coral
Chamber sector.
like doesn't exist.
Okay.
If you were going to check the watch points
Autonomous defenses
for coral concentrations, you think Alpha would be the first one you check.
at the bottom.
It was across the ocean.
Weapon platform.
They came from space. You could have picked anywhere.
Half of Balaam's forces to ash.
You could just assume everybody in this game is the worst at gathering intel.
I guess.
Where do we go on the planet? Go to the planet.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just like we can't waste any time. Go to get on the planet. Like they don't stay up in orbit to check. Like maybe it's a giant fucking planet like Jupiter size.
I don't know. Gravity would be pretty brutal, though.
Yes.
621. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm here. What do you want me to do? Say no and leave?
Those are some doors.
Yep.
The energy requirement just to open and close those once.
Going down deep. There's no guarantee you'll come back.
New York City flickered. Alright, this is where you're falling and getting shot at by lasers.
Yeah.
Oh, they got service ladders. Good.
Yeah.
He's not the only one who can do this. There's a
I
lot.
actually think it's a gear mechanism for the
Yeah.
this elevator.
Yeah, you're right. Don't you just jump down though?
No, we can ride this for a little bit.
Oh.
Access the elevator and take it down.
It's the safer option for now because it can't shoot up at us while we're on this. So.
Oh.
And then the security goes off and immediately I can't do it anymore. But
Oh.
The defense system is activated.
So, whose facility is this?
The Institute's.
Oh, so it's autonomous. Because nobody... Is somebody occupying this place?
The Red Guns have managed to get in already.
Ah, gotcha.
You know, I don't feel like dealing with these little munchkin things.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Ow. It is a force to be reckoned with, I agree.
2 repair kits remaining.
It must have been a pain in the ass to look for items here.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's only one item, and it's really easy to find.
Okay. Yeah, this would have been one of the stages where it's like, I can look online for this. Nobody's gonna be unhappy or say you're not a gamer.
Wait, the partition.
That was fast! That's the same size door with the same locks!
Yeah.
Containing intruder. Commencing termination.
So are these presumably the Institute's autonomous defenses, or is this Red Gun stuff?
This is, I think, PCA,
I thought they were
or
driven...
it's Institute.
I thought PCA was driven out.
I think the PCA still has some pockets of resistance, but they're basically out of the war.
Gotcha.
Over there. I sent you a marker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you find an access point? Good job sniffing that out.
Stop making dog references, Walter.
Unauthorized access detected.
I still like that one joke thing where it's like, you're really good at exploring, 621. It's the Mickey Clubhouse meme where like, it's a secret girlfriend in my head. That one.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
Ooh, that's probably gonna be a lot of missiles.
Yeah, but they like don't hurt, so it's fine.
That's a weird thing for plasma missiles to not do.
I agree, but I think they wanted to make this part bearable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, it's shooting missiles and it's normal gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I seen the punch dodge stuff.
Oh yeah.
Where they were using it to dodge this. They were also using it to dodge the orbital lasers.
Oh.
Because it just has the punch just has an iframe, or iframes rather. So, yeah, Japanese players.
That's
Wild.
good.
Yeah.
2, 6. This is a long one.
Nice.
5, 6.
Hey, that's a boy. Oh, you still got your pistols? Yeah. Pistolos.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah, I seen a video of somebody 100% dodging Balteus's missiles. I don't know if it was after the nerf though. Oh my god.
Oh, you lived. You shouldn't have done that.
It was just kind of a funny video because somebody quote tweeted it. And they said I think it was something about look at this video gamer dodging Balteus's missiles. And then somebody just quote tweeted it with, my man got fucking slaughtered because he just went straight up at a certain point and then hovered back down and all the missiles just missed.
Good.
But yeah. Like Balteus will never recover from that. Ooh.
You're up close now, 621. Destroy the target.
Is this all you're here to break?
Raven,
Well, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the hole.
Ah. Yeah, I thought so.
Breaking it is just a benefit of the job.
Yeah. Too bad it's made of breakable stuff. This isn't built like a Ford Model T.
Hempy's artillery platform is silent.
This is kind of a weird weapon to put at the bottom of the hole, but...
Yes.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission
Oh.
accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long
Like, the
road ahead.
better answer would be to have, like, a sub-layer in the hole where a door closes above you and a door closes below you, and then it just opens the whole way around with guns pointing inward and just, you know, pin cushions whoever's come in that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But hey, they can do them.
Or just do a ye old spike trap.
Yeah.
Spikes from above and from below. Squeeze.
Yeah, well, that might be a little bit more dangerous during everyday normal use of the elevator.
That's fine. You just make sure nobody knows what's funny.
Yeah.
Ban funny.
What time are we at?
You still got 20 minutes.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, we have enough time for this. Is this a good enough loadout for what's coming? I think I want to be heavier. Oh, yeah, my fancy dress shoes.
Your ephemera legs
Yeah,
with the heels.
my effeminate legs.
I still love the look of the Melander build. Because it looks so, like, pretty traditional Gundam kind of blocky style.
I can see that.
Before they started getting, like... Hold on a second, let me show you. Oh, wow, I can't actually remember.
Wait a minute. I have enough money to do... Wait, I already have the legs I'm looking for.
You're looking for thick jumpers?
No, I'm looking for my Tian Kong or whatever they are.
Ah. Wait, aren't those thick jumpers?
I mean, yeah, kind of. They're not really jumpers.
Ah.
There's
The
nothing jumpy about them.
The thick jumpers are something else. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the Gundams start... Will you fucking let me see an image, you piece of shit? They started having the waists sometimes look like this. It's that tiny little black part there.
Oh, yeah.
Which I like it. It's cool. You know, it draws out the fact that it's a very mobile suit.
Well said. Let me get my...
Actually, it looks pretty standard.
Get the Varel hat, because it looks cool. And then I think we're also going to go with a tougher torso, finally.
Oh. Yeah, I definitely don't get something if I don't like how it looks. Oh. I maintain that. I know one game I actually did not give a shit about that was Souls and Bloodborne. Not too much of a shit, but when it comes to Max,
That looks pretty good, don't it?
I hate that torso piece.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't know. I like asymmetry.
I like asymmetry, I hate that asymmetry. It's like mixing bottles and cans in a bag.
How specific? Man, it sure is rough not having some of the spicy parts. But we'll make do. You're not going to miss much from this briefing because basically the mission is, you know that big hole you're in?
Depth 2.
Oh,
Keep going.
The sector's made up of a sprawling network designed to transport resources.
Keep going in the big hole.
Make like Unity. Dig deeper.
Yeah. Oh no.
My radar won't be able to reach the lower depths. You'll have to trust your eye.
So there's a boy I wish to make irrelevant, so I'm bringing twin railguns with me.
Twin railgun.
Yeah.
What are... Oh, is that what that is?
Let's go, Raven.
I mean, they're basically railguns. They're called needle launchers, but that's a stupid name.
Is it actually launching a piece of metal?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't tell. Because it's like a fucking Pikachu lightning bolt that comes out of it.
Yeah, it's funny like that.
Oh, you have your... Oh, you brought the bunker of piles. That means there's something big down here. Oh, all of your weapons are one-shots. What is... Oh, is that a Zimmerman?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks like one. I like that this place looks kind of creepy. Those do look like PCA machines.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an item in this part of the mission.
Been waiting for you, Raven.
Oh,
You're gonna die.
Oh, yeah?
traitor.
wait a minute.
Sounds like you found Balaam's antennas.
That
Eliminate them.
Balaam's would be red guns, right?
Yeah, well, Balaam is the company. The
Yeah.
Red Guns are just that special forces team.
Ah.
These
Yeah.
are just MTs, so they're not part of the Red Guns.
I think they make them sound like the red guns, though, if they work for Balaam, though.
Oh, yeah, because Michigan trains all of them, so
Yeah.
they all learn to talk like tough Texan American men.
We didn't believe in shooting until there was something to shoot.
This should get the power back online.
Oh, yeah, and I can scan this boy over here. Yeah, it's just a sketch. That's it.
He was drawing.
Back
Oh,
online, too. Let's take it back up to the
Paper
other
Mario 1000 Year Door remake.
Really?
That got announced.
Ah.
I think we heard little bits and pieces. Or I think it was rumored at some point earlier this year, but yeah, it got announced just in time for us to not play it.
where the cone slot for Balaam's
I'll definitely check out if anything new got added. I think they removed the Toad.
Been waiting for you.
Hey, Guaza,
That AC. Its head burns.
time to bring the head.
You're my ticket back.
What?
Let me tell you, I'm sick and tired of this pit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'll all be over once your sorry ass is dead.
Boy, he really doesn't like you.
No.
My ears. Not now. That quack messed me up.
Oh,
This isn't over.
I mean, it's pretty much over.
I swear.
his ears.
Confirmed.
What did the doc do to him?
He gave him the coral surgery.
Ah,
He hears air, but he doesn't know why, and he blames it on me.
and Air is talking to you.
I don't know about that. Oh yeah, the deadly boy. Stay away.
Oh, this is when you were talking about a hallway a few weeks back,
Yeah.
I think. Where Armored Core taught you how to deal with trying to lure you into hallways.
Yeah.
Either don't...
Armored Spider the man.
Yeah. Oh! Is this the spider?
It ends up not really being like that, but that was my initial impression.
Ah, okay.
Having him he just keeps running away and then just trying to like snipe you off.
Oh. There we go. Self-propagation.
Yeah, shit about coral.
Probably about the surgery. The process of giving people coral brain. Yeah, so if he hears air, I wonder if it's... I'm assuming he's hearing air speak to you.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on it, but
Because clever.
Yep. And then he shuts the fucking door.
Yep. Because, like, is she, like, infused in your body?
Boy, I wish I knew the answer.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I...
Why did you target the floor?
There was a guy down there. You scanned. There's, like, 5 dudes below you. Gills.
Yeah, the best booster for light mechs.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a good little part.
Yeah, I still can't wrap my head around a shotgun build in this game.
High impact, and then you follow it up with a big weapon that makes their health bar go down.
I just don't like it. Oh my god. Oh, the little welder bots.
I actually don't need to kill these.
No, they're not doing nothing.
You do get some money for it, so if you have a lot of time or a melee weapon with a short cooldown, you can just stab them all.
Or low-cost ammo in general.
That's true. Yeah. We say fuck you to these, though. Yeah, I'm glad I don't need
But the thing I was saying about Thousand Year Door remake, they showed a little bit of Petalburg, and apparently there was a toad there. I might have talked to him. I don't really know, but apparently there's a toad there who talks to you about your save files.
Oh.
And so a bunch of people remember him as the toad that talks to you about Fire Emblem. I don't... From what we could tell, he wasn't in Petalburg from what they showed. So, he may be gone in the remake. Also, somebody made a joke. They were like, there's gonna be so many people coming to this game realizing that Mario fucking pulls. And by that, they mean he gets bitches.
Yeah,
Because,
he
like,
do.
everybody wants to suck his mustache.
Yeah, maybe a few other things while they're at it.
Yeah.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Good fall.
50%.
Yeah.
God damn.
1 repair kit remaining.
Are you trying to get these boys down because they'll just wake up later? Oh! Beautiful.
Yeah, they're worth money, too.
Yeah. Bunker their pile. Ah.
The radar wore off right as I went for it.
Perfect. Oh, but yeah, how far are you in Horimiya?
I think I'm 2 episodes into season 2.
That's the control panel.
Season 2?
Yeah.
Season 2? Fuck.
I forced the partitions and the elevators back online. The defense system is onto us. We should be able to proceed.
Season 2 isn't out.
Seems like smooth sailing, 621.
Oh, well then I'm interested in knowing what Crunchyroll calls season 2.
Good at exploring.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, time to fight the boss that would be hard.
The defense weapon will be waiting for us. Be careful, Raven.
He looks super cool, though. Probably one of the cooler AC, or I guess this is an HC design.
HC meaning.
Heavy cavalry.
Ah.
Defense program phase 3.0. Switching to termination mode.
Transforming. Love it.
Yeah.
Always love a transforming machine, man. Ah. Heavy gunner.
Terminating target.
Exactly.
think should have stayed in spider mode. It was quicker. It could close doors.
Enemy analysis complete.
Oh my god.
The Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the
Ah.
PCA. It is designed to defend key watchpoint systems and eliminate enemy intruders.
Oh my god. What has it got, a heavy Gatling bubble gun? Whoa! Holy shit.
You do have some muscle. Evasive maneuvers. What are
Yeah.
those?
She says it way after you've taken damage.
No repair kit remaining.
Ow.
30%.
Oh, my aim is not good today.
Phase 3.5. Planner E. Releasing output limiters. Reconfiguring energy law and maximum for all activities.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Terminating intruder.
Now I'm dead.
Termination complete.
Ugh.
Setting defense phase.
Okay, so it looks like... I think I'm seeing what it is. I think it might be a bunch of filler episodes.
Oh, okay.
Enemy analysis complete.
Ah, that's why it got promoted on Crunchyroll, because it just came out. They just popped it out there. Let me see here. A collection of little side stories from the manga. Yeah. Because the first season, that was the story from beginning to end. It was pretty complete.
Reconfiguring energy draw and maximum balance for all actuators.
Ooh. Bunkered. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck is that weapon?
This is the laser railgun, or the
No, the thing
taser
that
railgun.
fucking punches in the ground.
Oh, I don't know.
That
It's a
was
weapon
cool.
that only he gets. So.
That was cool.
Confirmed. Enemy unit is silent.
Yeah, you're damn right he's
Walter
silent.
should have some data on the next sector.
Alright, we don't need to run
Now, Raven.
dual heavy cheesers for a little while.
Yeah, it's just all the extra chapters that were in the manga that they animated. So
Oh, alright.
yeah. So you did basically finish it. Yeah. When I watched it, I was sitting there and I was watching all the side characters because I love romantic stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that blonde girl's got the most dramatic, actually, like, interesting romance thing going on.
I can't remember.
The short one. Who's, like, best friends with the main girl. Her name's Yuki.
I don't know.
Damn.
I haven't watched it a little bit. I got through it mostly, and then like season 2, I've just kind of been watching it on and off. So it's been a little while.
Also, somebody made a typo on Crunchyroll. It's called Season 20.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, so she was the one who was interested in the purple hair guy.
Oh.
And then there was the green hair girl.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
Like there was actually a fucking triangle there. There was some conflict, and it.
Yeah, I hated the blonde girl. Cause she's just like, now that someone else wants him, I realize I want him. It's like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, but,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, but she does have some pretty good self-reflection where she's like, I have eternally just like not gone after the things I want. So, you know, I'm.
That doesn't mean I'm
Eh.
gonna feel sorry for her.
Well, she knows she's kind of a shit person, so. But
I don't think she's a shit person. I think she just made a dumb decision.
sure.
We had
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a long mission, so
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty cool boss.
yeah. We crumped his bones and then that was it.
So this is chapter 4.
Yeah.
So we're getting there.
We are. There's I would say if you were only looking to play new game,
Yes.
we're like 70%.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be playing when I.
That's a disappointment, man.
You
'cause
can tell me all about the rest,
dude, there's so many things that change in the story when you play through it again.
and you can tell me about it. I'm not interested in doing it.
Chris was like, "Oh, I love 100%ing games," and then
No, I don't.
then he comes here is like,
Nope. I have never
The
said
credits went on the screen. That means it's over.
I have never said I love 100%ing games. I like doing it with certain games. It really has to fucking like engage me. Like Hades, that's something I can just keep fucking smashing my head against. Devil May Cry, the one Devil May Cry game, absolutely. I loved that. But what else? Like I had enough trouble with fucking Nier, where it's like play through it once. Great, I did. All right, what do I do when I play through it the second time? You're a little boy in boy shorts, and you want to kiss an older girl who's hot. It's like, okay, what's different? You're a little boy. So the part where he's not with her, that's what's different. And that's it. And so, okay, well, what happens if I play through the third time? It finally continues from where the first two ones go. Okay, well, how long does it go? It's like 3 hours. Now you're starting it for the fourth time, and now you're another girl. What the fuck? Like, it basically made me play through that game twice, and I got a different perspective, which was actually pretty cool. But
yeah,
I got real tired of that game.
yeah.
But this, I'm not as invested in the story. It's doing a lot of cool things, but like I said, this is something I enjoy watching. I like that ice worm. That was probably one of the best combinations of gameplay and story going on, because you had all those characters interacting with each other.
Yeah,
it's like this. That's why I was immediately thinking like they could just animate the ice worm fight as like a 23-minute OVA. That would be great.
Yeah, it's like the one moment where you're like, what if everyone actually just got along? And then it just all falls apart from there.
Oh, of course. I want stuff, you want stuff, there's only one stuff. As far as we're concerned.
Everyone is on the same team in the quest for the one stuff, as long as there's a thing in the way that's making sure nobody gets any stuff.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like One Piece, but it's called One Stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to change the title to My Stuff.
I just realized.
Yeah.
When you're in the hangar, it shows you your mech, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have his weapons. But when you go to the part shop, it
Yeah.
changes the camera angle to further down into the area, and it's got your weapons.
Yeah.
Also, I realized this hangar is the inside of that helicopter that transports you around.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How the fuck did the helicopter get across the ocean?
Flew.
Walter just sent a new one. It's like too much fuel.
Yeah.
Send it into orbit.
Yeah.
I got like 8 of them. One of them's gonna get past Dad Laser.
Yeah.
What's the camera shift to when you go to OS tuning? Boo! Ah, boo! Boo!
Yeah. And the AC design just gives you another angle on your boy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I respect this game very much, and I'll play through it once because I appreciate a lot about it. But you know, It's like For Answer. That one I really did not get much of a story from.
Well, they hide the story in that one. Like, you're expected to play through it like 4 times or something
Yeah.
like that. And
Here at least it's presented way more in the front.
yeah.
Like you sit through those little radio conversations and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so For Answer, like, the story basically is like, okay, you go down one branch, and it's like the corporations get what they want. All right, well, what do they get? It's like everyone on the planet basically has no way to survive anymore, and then they all become dependent on the cradles, but the cradles were dependent on the planet in the first place, and so therefore everybody's pretty much doomed.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, change sides, do the planet now. It's like, okay, so the corporations are literally never ever going to give up this war ever. There really isn't an end. So what's your end game? Destroy the cradles. Great, you're a fucking genocidal maniac.
Yep.
And you also killed all the other necks because they were desperate to stop you. And now you are literally a mechanical god who just tells everyone how everything has to go.
Yep.
It's like, you're a fucking tyrant, and you're also a horrible person with a mountain of blood on your hands.
Yep.
Like, okay, maybe that's not so great either. And then you go through again. It's like, okay, I'm going to help the people on the ground. All right, the war's literally never going to end. What are you going to do about that? I'm going to offer a chance for all the next pilots to join my side, and then we're going to kill the ones that refuse.
Okay.
And then that's it. We're going to be the referees between the people on the planets and the people on the cradles forever, and there's never going to be any new next pilots. And that's going to
they're gonna die.
Okay, but it's not a super high resolution thing, but ultimately it's like you broker peace between the cradles and the people on the planet.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then the fourth one.
I don't remember what the fourth one was, but like each ending is like a slightly higher resolution thing where it's like, okay, you need to make a decision because the major powers that be will literally just consume each other. But also, you can't just be a fucking tyrant because things will go horribly bad fast.
And you can't be a genocidal tyrant because, well, it speaks for itself.
Yeah. So, yeah, almost all the endings are bad, but there's like one or two where it's like, maybe things could start getting good from here, you know? So,
yeah. Maybe if two next pilots have sex, they'll have a next.
yeah, next squared.
Yeah.
They'll have a what's after that.
Mm-hmm.
You just come out as an armored core.
Yeah. They'll come out. The baby is the armor. The core is inside the baby.
Yeah.
It's a smaller person.
Ugh.
It grows up with the baby, and then it's just a big human that walks around. It's like Attack on Titan.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can understand why they kind of moved away from Armored Core 4's story, because it was basically they had jumped the shark at that point. It was like, how do you make bigger, scarier ACs than Nexts?
What was the planet that they were on in For Answer?
Earth.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ultimately, it seems like they always make it like, you got corporations, you got government, and you got money. Me money, give me money now, money me, please. And
Well, in For Answer, there was no government left.
yeah, it was just
There was the League of Corporations, and then the dirty peasants on the ground who couldn't do anything but whatever the cradles told them had to be.
Yeah.
Because they had no next pilots.
yeah.
And Earth was also completely fucked with Kojima particle radiation, so I think that's one of the main problems with getting a good ending in For Answer is, like, the planet is screwed.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... Like, Rubicon's bad, but, like, the coral burns off or, like, goes dormant or whatever, I mean, it's still a planet. It'll, like, you could theoretically terraform it back into a usable planet at some point. Earth is, like, capital S screwed. Like, the Kojima particle is, like, toxic, radioactive as shit, gets used in all kinds of fucking weapon systems that just delete everything. And, yeah, it's just, there's nothing that you can do to restore the Earth at that point.
But yeah, it seems like the only bodies of the greatest power in the Armored Core universe ever are either corporations, governments, or dudes in machines who don't give a fuck.
Yeah, honestly, the PCA is my favorite part about the Armored Core 6
Yeah.
story, because it's like, okay, what if there's a government that's so big they have a sub-administration that literally exists to just blockade off an entire planet and tell the corporations to fuck off and go home?
I mean, after what happened to Earth,
Yeah, it makes sense.
it does. I hate them, but I understand their response.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting until they really jump the shark and they go the Gundam Age direction.
Which would be...
I think it was the first time that a mainline Gundam series literally had the threat be fucking aliens.
Oh.
They were basically just humanoids from another planet.
I mean, that's kind of what Coral is. They're aliens.
Yes, but the Rubiconians aren't the threat necessarily. It's everybody is the threat to everybody else in this.
Yeah.
But, you know, like
It's like Coral wants to be friendly, but the nature of it causes it to be like genocidal on a galactic scale on accident. So it's like you can't just do nothing about it. And then like, yeah.
I like the idea of them just going full like COD zombies with just an additional DLC where you get to do some PvE stuff and just fight a bunch of scary monsters in your core.
Yeah.
Like that, just an extra thing. Cause they can do it, but it wouldn't suit it because Armored Core is always, it's people problems.
I will say, if you're looking for that kind of thing, the level after this one might hint at something you would enjoy.
Well, it's something that I'd be curious to see if they ever do, like go full in on, because it really doesn't suit it. The closest they've gotten to this is the fucking sea weapons.
Yeah. Because
those things are just, I'm here to do a job, and I'm good at doing it forever and to everyone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's fucking scary.
Yeah, I think the theme is always supposed to be there's nothing scarier out in space than another group of humans that have had time to lock themselves in a room and smell their own farts for a few hundred years.
I mean, I already read those books.
Yeah.
The fucking 3-body problem books.
Yeah. I mean, the Institute's weapons basically are proof of that. It's basically like, we invented Coral. Okay, what can it do? Just about anything the human mind can think of in terms of weaponry. Okay, that's bad. All right, what do we do about that? Build them all.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a good idea, but use them to keep everyone else away from the Coral. Now it's justified.
Yeah.
Is it really, though?
No, legitimately, in I think it was in Dark Forest. It was in that book where the Tri-Solarans, you know, they're getting to Earth. You know, the human fleet got wiped out, and 5 ships escaped just in time. And it occurred to the people on those 5 ships that, by the way, cannot travel at light speed.
Yeah.
So the things that's going to be really important is fuel and food.
Yep.
They fucking all turn on each other real quick because they all come to that realization. It's like they all just kind of, like, the void of space just kind of,
yeah,
it occurred to them. And so I think out of there, 1 ship got away, and then 2 other ships kind of fucked off. One of the ships did something a little different. They were like, we need food. Let's put people in the food reprocessor.
Nutrients is nutrients.
Yeah, so it kind of got mixed up with the food.
I guarantee you that is probably something that people will have to do if we ever do like long distance space travel.
I've become after reading 3 Body Problem, I'm just like, you know what? I'm good on space, I think. Or at least anything beyond our solar system. It's like in our solar system, sure. Beyond that, I don't. If we get light speed travel, I'll consider that, but yeah. No, that shit's scary. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool concept to think about. I like it.
I also still like the Dark Forest theory. Where it's like every universe is just hiding, and if anyone screams loud enough, they just get killed. It's a frightening idea, but it's interesting.
Yeah. I think the only problem I have with that is that, like, I feel like people would probably... like there's always like in like, if you think of like evolutionary terms, there's always going to be like the hierarchy of predators and prey and stuff like that. So like it makes sense that if you're looking at the Dark Forest from that perspective, you know, everyone wants to be the top dog, so you know you got to do the big fuck small thing and, you know, take out anybody who's getting close to you, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're not the top dog and you know it, it probably wouldn't be a bad thing if you teamed up with a few other people who were not top dog.
Yeah.
And that's how like tribal animals came to be.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Wolves and, you know, chimpanzees and gorillas. I mean, even gorillas figured out, hey, you know, a fucking tiger that weighs 600 pounds can still jump on you and bite your skull open in the middle of the night. But if we all sleep in a big group together, we'll peel it like a football before it does anything to us, and we'll get left alone.
It might get one of us, but there will be 3 tigers now. It's the same tiger, but it's 3 tigers.
Yeah. He'll get one of us, but he'll never get another one of us ever again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the idea that, I mean, I already mentioned it several streams ago, where it's like, if anybody is getting technologically advanced enough to communicate loud enough, then there is a chance that we don't fucking know them at all. They're a completely different civilization.
Yep.
No concept of how they communicate, whether they even agree with the concept of, I don't know, any kind of friendliness or, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I have a hard time believing that the idea of cooperation and diplomacy would be alien to any race that was advanced enough to communicate at that scale. So,
I mean, it could have just been completely worked out by the time they got to the space point. Like, there could be entirely tyrannical societies out there, you know.
Well, the problem with tyrannies is they are constantly being broken down and stuff, so you don't have the organizational structure to develop those types of sciences.
Yeah.
Or at least you would think so. I mean, if there was like a singular ultra intelligent being that formed amongst them, maybe, you know, he could oppress the entire species or something.
Or they got the Neuralink chips, so everybody is one brain.
It's going to be the Nilanth from it'll either be the Nilanth from Half-Life, or it'll be the supercomputer in Deus Ex that tried to create the perfect society by integrating everyone's consciousness together into an AI.
Yeah.
So it's like, somebody commits a crime, we can just check everyone's emotions about what they did, confirm if they really did it or not, and then also provide the absolute perfect punishment that satisfies everyone on average.
Have you ever seen Psycho Pass?
No.
That's worth watching. They're literally. It's kind of like what the fuck was the movie with the people who could see future crimes? It had Tom Cruise in it. Man, I can't remember, but it was kind of like that, where there were these operators who they went out to look for mentally unstable people, and people who are mentally stable, like they could check, they just point their fucking brain gun at them, and if it reads good, it's like, I can't shoot. But if their brain waves are going a little like, that's like, you can turn them into absolutely nothing. It's like, you're gonna commit a crime, I can tell because of your brain. So they can just shoot them.
Yeah.
It's a wild, fucking dystopian sci-fi anime. It's very good.
Yeah, like the Deus Ex computer, basically its argument was, once everyone's connected, I can pay attention to the people who are least satisfied with life and find out a way to help them. And then once nobody is dissatisfied with life anymore, then everyone can communally work together on like other projects that advance human society. And like the problem is like everything is everyone's business all the time. And then like the computer is basically just like collecting polling data from the entire consciousness of humanity to determine what the best course of action is for stuff. And like, so obviously there's no private thinking anymore or anything like that. But at the same time, if somebody is genuinely suffering, then nobody thinks, oh, you're just, being stupid or whatever. It's like,
get it.
Yeah, it's like everyone is like perfectly empathetical with everyone else.
Frightening.
Yeah.
That is frightening.
It is like, nobody's going to be like tortured or anything like that. It's like, you find a person that you don't like and you start beating them up, you will understand almost immediately how much pain you're causing them. And then it'll stop being fun and you won't do it anymore. And it was like, maybe. Like, that might be the case.
I mean, if a psychopath gets born, which they could probably tell pretty early on, is it just like the parents are just like, oh, they look down in the crib, uh-oh. They just grab a pillow and just push down.
That's not supposed to happen.
Because that person is going to be linked with everybody's emotions and will not care. And everybody else will not care because they understand what that person's thinking. Like,
yeah, like the AI essentially ends up like, it's so certain. It has like all these contingencies for like people trying to fuck with the system and everything.
Yeah.
And it's basically, it makes the argument that I am so certain that I will be of net benefit to everyone on the planet, refusing to allow me to go forward with my plans is an active attack on humanity, and therefore you should be destroyed.
I mean, isn't that kind of like the Basilisk a little? Well, not quite, but
Rocco's Basilisk simply posits that
Yeah.
AIs naturally are told that they need to have some level of self-preservation.
Yeah.
And if the level of analysis that goes into preserving itself gets too granular, it will start identifying things that could potentially cause it to cease to exist.
Yeah.
That are completely benign and do not need to be reacted upon. And it'll just overreact and like fuck with people that it thinks are going to try and turn it off.
Yeah.
You know.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Sci-fi is a wild genre.
Yeah, you have like an AI or something that's like pumping your gas or whatever, and then like a burglar comes up and like points a gun at it and tells it to give you the keys or something. It's like, that pointed a gun at me and just peels him like a banana in front of everybody, and it's like, oh, okay. Did it go rogue, or did it do what it's supposed to do, you know? Because technically it's just a machine, you know? If the burglar shot him and took the keys, I mean, he didn't hurt nobody, so...
Yep. more stuff next week. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue Fight Night, and Ryan may beat this game. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
I think it's possible. It depends on. There are 3 bosses from here to the end of the game that like matter,
Okay.
and all 3 of them are horseshit. So it depends on how long it takes me to kill them.
Did they get nerfed with the last patch?
One of them did.
Okay.
And not by much, because I fought her both before and after the patch, and I honestly couldn't tell the difference, so.
Any idea what you're gonna play after this?
That's a good question. I mean, I can go do the New Game Plus since Chris don't want to. Because I can fly through most of the missions pretty fast on the next playthrough. So it would really just be like a review of the content that's new.
On principle, that's probably fine.
Okay.
Me thinking about the channel in general, but I can add that to the title.
Okay. I could think about it. I'm not necessarily married to the idea because I'm already doing New Game Plus Plus on my own time.
Yeah.
But just thinking of like if the date comes and I don't have any other idea, then that could be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've always got my pile of games. I could be like, hey Ryan, you want to try out Baldur's Gate 3 and have you start a game and see if you enjoy it?
You know, honestly, that might not be a bad idea because I do really want to play Baldur's Gate, but like, fuck me, man, games cost money.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have the will to spend that money right now.
On that point, I do have some information about our living situation that I was not expecting.
Okay.
So we will talk about that right now. That's it. The stream's over.
Okay, bye.